What's happening, everybody? Mondays are the worst. Mondays are the worst. I just hate it.
Hey, now.
It's
Hey, now.
very difficult. I made the error of watching The Sopranos last night. Not that it wasn't good, because that show rocks, but I got to tell you, an extra hour of sleep is nice. I can't resist that show. Guess who's sitting in with us today? Artie Lang, one of my favorite human beings in the whole world. This guy's funny.
That's nice to say, Howard. Thanks, man.
It's always a kiss of death to say a guy's funny, though.
That's funny, because I almost hit Artie Lang with my car this morning.
Yeah.
What?
See, that would have been good.
I was coming up the street, and I saw a guy, I didn't really almost hit you, but I was coming across the street. You were walking across,
Right.
perpendicular or whatever. And I looked at him, and I said, God, that guy looks like Artie Lang. And then I drove on to work, and there you are.
Yeah, just trying to kill time.
Didn't you think Artie...
Smoking a
Didn't
cigarette.
you think Artie was R.D. Lang?
No, I thought it was Artie.
Artie.
That guy's an author, R.D. Lang.
Yeah, Artie Lang. I thought you were an
He took your
author.
name.
Yeah, I don't want you here with the other guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
Artie
Is
Lang.
Artie losing weight?
Yeah, Artie lost like 40 pounds.
I've lost weight, yeah. Yeah.
That's the reason I didn't realize it was really you.
Yeah, he's better looking. Stand up. Let's see what you look like.
He's svelte.
Downright handsome. Isn't it a bitch? Like certain guys, I know I'm one of them. No matter how much weight I lose, I still don't look that good.
Yeah, I don't look that great.
Yeah.
I mean, I just look,
You look okay.
I look doable.
Right. Don't compliment yourself. No, I mean, it's very true. I lose weight, I work out, I try to stay muscular.
Yeah.
It does make a difference.
Well, no, I don't even try with the muscular stuff. I just try to stay, because it sucks in L.A. Living in L.A., it is so insane what people look like out there.
I know, they look good. They're all buff.
Yeah, in New York you can get away with it, but,
I know.
you can't wear a jacket all the time out there.
I know. You can't cover
There's
up.
no covering up out there.
Yeah, it sucks.
And then you get invited, I guess, to like pool parties and junk.
No, that never happens.
Never? Really?
But even like my bookie out there is in good shape.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I go to give him money and I feel bad. He's in like spandex shorts.
Right. You still gambling a lot?
Yeah, I gamble every once in a while. That keeps me sane.
You still on the Norm Macdonald show?
Yeah,
That's still on.
I don't know if it's still on, but I'm still on it.
Is it on?
Right now, we're waiting to see. I think we'll know in like about a week.
I see. Not hopeful?
I mean, look, if they judge it by stuff like ratings, I think, we're in bad shape.
Who would do that? I thought it's television.
Yeah, why judge it by ratings?
It's a good show, though. It's kind of funny. I mean,
I always want to watch it because I love Norm and I love you and everything, but
right.
I
Who
never
knows when it's on?
I never end up...
They switched it to Friday nights at 8:30, which is like, they don't do that a lot with shows that are doing well.
I never end up watching the show for some reason.
It's on Friday nights at 8:30. My
Who's
mother is
watching
out.
TV
My
at that
mother,
time?
I swear, is out with, like, my aunts. She can't watch the show.
It used to have a good time slot, and then
Yeah.
they
It was
dumped
on
it up.
after Drew Carey.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I got to take a break. We're here with Artie, and it's good to have him here.
Thin Artie.
Thin Artie Lang. Talk about the weekend, what we did. I'm sure everybody did something. Something
Yeah,
we're
I'm
talking
just
about.
wondering about Artie, because I thought he was going to slide into that Chris Farley sort of thing, and now he's losing
mean death?
weight. Well, that too. But, he was like the chunky the chunky funny guy.
He had a shot at being like that guy, what's his name, Chris Farley.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's not going to happen with all this thin stuff. You're not out of control enough.
No, I know. I was, and then I kind of got...
You pulled it together.
Yeah, my agent says that's going to cost me work.
It is. I liked you better when you were really slobby.
All right, well, I'll see what I can do.
I think you got to gain weight.
Yeah, and on the edge, on probation and stuff.
Yeah.
I could do that by tomorrow morning.
A guy who works out has too much to live for,
It's not even... Yeah, I get it.
You're getting thin, you're going to the gym. You have too much. Things are too good for you.
Who is this?
Yeah. We like
Yeah,
it.
and I'm kicking ass. My life is... It's a dream.
Yeah, it's a dream. All right, anyway, Artie Lang on Norm Friday nights on ABC if it's still on. Artie isn't sure. We have so much to get through today, including replaying the tape of you losing $3,600 to me, Robin.
Yes, I have paid. I want people to know that. How did you enjoy my money this weekend?
No, I haven't even opened up the envelope yet to count it.
Are you kidding?
That's right.
There's a rich man. He has $3,600. He doesn't even open the envelope.
I haven't even touched the envelope. Colby from Survivor's going to be in.
Only Colby?
Only Colby out of all of them. But, yeah, hey, that's good. I want to do the Colby interview.
Howard, Colby in today. Tina says no. Keith might come in later on in the week.
All right. Why Tina no?
Because I told you.
Look at her.
Yeah.
You know, she said no.
I think she doesn't want to answer whether or not she has breast implants. I swear it's that simple.
No, I think she doesn't want to talk about all the men she's, had affairs with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see.
I think she doesn't want to talk about how you're talking about how she totally played Colby.
Yeah, I don't think that's a big deal. She did play him. I mean, she played the game well. She played it better than him.
They're still acting like they're good buddies. And
She's going to carry on that ruse. He doesn't know yet that he was taken.
Yeah. He thinks she's a good lady. All right, listen, I got to take a break. Dave Chappelle will be, is he coming in or? I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Okay. Colby from Survivor. Who else?
Colby's a guy?
Yeah, Colby is a guy.
Oh, you're one of the few that don't watch Survivor.
I can't get into it. I don't know.
You know what's a weird dilemma as a radio guy? It's like, I know a lot of the audience watches Survivor, and they're going to want to talk about it.
So you got to know it.
But the people who don't watch it so don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't need to hear about it. I don't watch any of those shows, like those reality shows. I can't deal with it.
You didn't get into Temptation Island?
No,
Maybe the best show ever?
I tried watching it. I didn't think the chicks were hot enough. Like, I'd rather watch Baywatch.
No, it was great.
Honestly,
It was great. It was real life. It was real life, dude. It was good. To me, that's real life.
What real life is that?
Your chick and you are on an island.
Yeah.
They separate you out and put tons of hot chicks in front of you. And, and then at the end, they all end up getting back together again, man. That's unfriggin' believable.
See, I always put it on, and it's never a good part. It's always like a guy crying or something.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That didn't interest you, huh?
Yeah, it's always like some dude bawling about something. Like, well, I'll put the Yankee game back.
There is a lot of crying. There is a lot of crying.
Yeah, the guys were really a mess a lot of the
guys
time.
crying.
Right. Well, anyway.
But, then you could say the same thing about The Sopranos, which not a lot of people even get to see.
I know. So, I'm always torn because I'm in the car this weekend and, shuttling back and forth with, my kids. And, I'm talking to them about Temptation Island. Some of the kids are into talking about it. None of them watch Survivor. None of, the 17-year-old kids are watching Survivor. They don't care about it.
You know what they were into? The Mole.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Boot Camp.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That was what they were into.
Because it's on WB and they watch that, I guess?
Well,
something?
no, that was on Fox.
Was it?
No, the Mole's on ABC and the Boot Camp thing was on Fox.
Oh. Well, anyway, yeah, they were all into that, and then I was like, you guys don't watch Survivor? They go, nah, we don't watch it. I was like, damn. I started thinking about the radio show. When we start talking to these survivors and stuff, if you're not into it, you don't know what the hell we're talking
you
about.
have no clue.
Yeah, but screw it. I figure most of America was watching Survivor, so we'll talk about it. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the performer who sold out Nassau Coliseum in 20 minutes, Howard Stern.
Yeah. Hey now. Yeah, baby. Hey now. All right. So, where do I begin? I don't know whether to talk about the murder of Robert Blake's wife, which is a story I'm following closely.
Yeah, could you explain it to me?
Love this story. He forgot his gun in the restaurant. How many times have you forgotten your gun?
Never.
Yeah, just not
I
a guy.
always keep my gun with me. What, do you put in the coat check?
Robert Blake is making me crazy.
This is one of the most incredible stories I have ever heard.
Hey.
I had Robert Blake on my show, I'd say going back now 8-9 years, maybe more.
Was it that long ago?
I think so. He came in here, and that is an angry guy. I don't believe it's an act. I don't think it's...
Oh, he's messed up.
He's scary.
He's a scary, scary dude.
I used to watch him on The Tonight Show, having nervous breakdowns.
Yeah, he's actually a great guest because of that.
Yeah, he's very, very real, and he's like a very, he's a man's man kind of thing, like he can handle himself. He's got little man complex.
There's a line, and you never know when you're going to cross it with him.
He's got little man complex, too. He was always the guy, I'm a great actor, I'm doing this crap on TV, I should be in film. And
right. He had a hit TV show and was angry about it.
Yeah, angry.
He was great in Beretta.
That was wonderful.
Yeah, it was a great show.
I mean, you believed that he was that nutty guy.
So anyway, when I had him on the show, he was already, pretty old guy. Had the short haircut, like a crew cut, buzz cut. Looks like he looks scrappy, and came in. He started giving me these eyes, like this is his psychology of psyching me out, showing me he's a tough guy, and he's like staring me down.
Yeah, the evil eye.
And then he said, "Hey man, you calling me your monkey?"
Yeah. It was like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. I amuse you?
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, you calling me your monkey? You calling me your monkey?" And I was like, "No. I think this guy's going to kick my ass." He was on in 1993, so how many years ago was that?
That's
8 years?
About 8 years.
Yeah. My recall is incredible.
It is. I didn't realize it was that long ago.
That's amazing.
Believe me, I was lucky. So, anyway, he came in, he was just tough guy, Mr. Tough Guy, Robert Blake, and I'll tell you the truth, man, he had me scared. I mean, I thought he was going to kick my ass.
They didn't have him in that commercial, knock this battery off my shoulder.
Yeah, and he's very much like the knock the battery off the shoulder guy.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
He's a little rascal.
Robert Conrad.
Robert Conrad.
Another one.
Yeah, and he was even angry about being a little rascal. My childhood was robbed from me, and they put me on that show. They used me, Hollywood.
They didn't pay me.
They didn't pay me. Wah, 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 wah. You know, shut up. Shut up.
How many of the little rascals can you find? At least where he is.
Of course they didn't pay you. You were kids. It was fun.
And nobody even knows you could get paid in this industry.
Yeah, right.
That's the best childhood in the world.
Yeah, whose fault was it you didn't get paid? Go whine to your parents. So anyway, the guy came in here. He was a pretty scary dude. Good interview, though. Scary dude.
Always good interview.
Always good. So then yesterday I hear on the news that Robert Blake's wife, who, is his wife, but he wasn't even that into. She's a foreigner. She was supposedly like a grifter. Like she would fleece old guys for their money. Through the personal ads and I guess on the internet or something. Yeah, and when he met her, she was in love with Christian Brando, the son of Marlon Brando, but he banged her. Robert Blake banged her. Turns out they had a baby. She thought it was Christian Brando's baby, named it Christian Brando. They did a DNA test, found out it was Robert Blake's baby. I said he could be on Jerry Springer with this story. Yeah, it was just like a whacked out story. And they say, well, he went to a restaurant. He carries a gun with him because his wife is nervous that someone's going to kill her. She was being stalked. Stalked.
Christian Brando might kill her.
Right. And then, I think he's happy Robert Blake had the baby with her, quite frankly. Then he put her in the car, and he went back into the restaurant because he forgot his gun. His license gun. Now, we've just talked about who Robert Blake is. Who gave him a license for it? Yeah, right. He's allowed to carry. Yeah. Yeah, you got a carry permit. Then he goes back into the restaurant to get his gun. Now, how long did that take? He was a block away. And someone shot his wife in the head. And he's not a suspect, by the way, the cops are saying. Or he was a suspect. They interviewed him, but now they're saying... They interviewed him an awful long time for him not being a suspect. Yeah. Well, they got to figure out what's going on. They did a whole bunch of tests and everything. Because if you're a cop, you're going, wait a second. Some broad, he had to marry her a couple of months ago. Had to. Yeah. She's got a criminal record of some kind, I guess, or not. I don't know. Does she have a criminal record? She has some problems. In fact, she's on probation or something.
She was arrested for fake ID.
Yeah.
Fake ID.
You can see where the cops might think the guy could have had her killed. But they tested him and everything, and they said, well, he obviously didn't do the shooting. They know that much. Yeah. But I don't know, man. It ain't looking good. And the story's too good. He's hired a private investigator. I think that's interesting, because he was Beretta. He's hired a private investigator. Yeah, with a cockatoo. To find out who killed her. Ron Zimmerman wrote me. I guess he lives near Robert. You know, Ron's in the thick of Hollywood. He lives near Beretta, Robert Blake. And he went out to dinner last night, Ron, and he said there were camera trucks and reporters covering the whole street like it was O.J. out there. That's how I was like, uh-oh, O.J. Ron writes me, this guy's got the worst alibi ever. He leaves her alone in the car to go back inside to get his gun, even though he was carrying the gun because she was afraid someone was trying to stalk and kill her. Right. That's what bothered me. It was like... She's supposedly being stalked, and it's a danger, and he's got to carry a gun to protect her, but he leaves her alone in the car to go back and get his gun. Yeah. So we anxiously await this story as it unfolds. Melrose.
Howard, how can you give this guy Crazy Cabby any airtime?
All right, Melrose, we've been down that path. You don't like him. Who cares? Get on with your life, too. It's theater. Hey, Melrose, I know he tried to get me off the air when I was on in Minneapolis. We know all about we realize it.
You know he hates you.
Okay, he hates me. All right.
Listen,
guess what? Do you know I hate you?
Howard. It doesn't
But you
matter.
call in.
But you call in and I put you on the air, all right?
Yeah, but I didn't try to beat you up ever, Howard. He tried to beat me up in Minneapolis.
Okay, so you take that up with him. This guy calls every day with crazy... You are so consumed with crazy cabbies.
That's why I didn't come to New York.
Good.
You know, I saw Melrose Friday.
You mean to tell me as long as crazy cabbies on my show, you won't come to New York?
I will never come to New York.
All right, cabbie has a permanent role on this show. Here, go ahead.
No, then I'm coming.
All right.
I saw Melrose Friday night. Right?
Yeah.
And he went through this whole rap, and I go, Melrose, we know about cabbie in Minneapolis. We know about the tape. It's all good. We know all about it. Forget about it. And then he calls in first thing Monday morning to tell you about this tape.
Yeah.
That
He
he's
won't.
You're
obsessed
not
with.
delivering the message to Howard.
Melrose, now what do you want to say?
All right, now, Robert Blake, this whole thing is phony. I have tape of the guy from the restaurant saying that he doesn't even see the guy coming in looking for the gun. In other words, Robert Blake, you want to hear the tape from the...
Well, just because that guy didn't see him doesn't mean he didn't come in.
But on the old news station this morning, they weren't saying that Robert Blake isn't a suspect. In fact, the story is that he's not completely off the hook. They're not completely satisfied with the story, and they're going to look into it further.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear the tape.
All right, I got it. Let's go right to the tape.
Actor Robert Blake is reportedly in seclusion tonight.
Howard,
Yeah.
you want to hear another report?
I don't know.
You want to hear more?
I don't think so.
I think we know it.
I think we
that was
get
nice.
it. I think that was fine, and it
You
doesn't...
still got to tell me where you leave your gun in the
Well, you know, Howard, you
I
know
don't
people
know.
who carry guns, right?
Yeah, I carry a gun.
Okay, how do you leave it in a restaurant?
You don't.
You take it out of your...
You check it?
No, you do not leave it... First of all, you are not allowed to let it leave your side.
Right.
If you're licensed to carry, you just can't.
But if you sit down at a table to eat, do you take it out of your pocket and put it on the table?
What, do you have it tucked in a waistband? And you have to take it out?
First of all, I don't think this guy has a carry license. I think what he has is a licensed gun. I don't think he's... You're not, you see, people get confused. They go, oh, I have a gun license, too. I mean, you have a gun license to own a gun and leave it in your house.
But a carry permit is something else.
Carry permit to actually walk around with a gun strapped to you comes in a very rare situation if you've had, life-threatening situations, and that's how that comes about, or you're a guy who carries tremendous amounts of cash in your business. It's the only way you're going to get to carry a gun. So Robert Blake getting a carry license is very unlikely to me.
But it doesn't say for sure that it's a carry license. It just says it's licensed.
It's a licensed gun.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be running around with it. That's my thought. Now, if the guy has a carry, there's no way this guy could be taking his gun and leaving it at the restaurant. You're so friggin' paranoid because that gun, it's always strapped to your body, either on your ankle or on your, one of the shoulder harness or something like that. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's talking about.
But that's why I'm like, what? How do you leave it?
The only thing I could think that you could possibly leave it is if you had it in your jacket and you took your jacket off and you forgot your jacket in the restaurant. That's about it. But, if you're any kind of conscientious person, it's always on your mind that there's a gun with you. You never get comfortable with that.
The other weird part of that story is they said that she did all these things in Arkansas, and the people in Arkansas said they never heard of her.
Yeah, it could have been another name.
Another name.
Yeah.
She sounds like an
She
interesting
sounds like
lady.
a real character.
Yeah.
And he winds up with her.
He's married to her.
Well, the best part of the story to me is that she needed a DNA test to figure out who the kid belonged to.
Yeah.
And after she got the new information, they changed the kid's name.
Yeah, because it was Christian Brando.
They were running around calling the kid Christian, and then all of a sudden, the kid, like a dog, has to get used to a new name.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking, like, Christian Brando's had his trouble in the past. What's he even doing with her? Shouldn't he just be hanging out with normal people?
I bet she's a real hot chick.
I don't know.
She's not.
She's not?
I don't think so.
You saw pictures of her?
Well, she was, yeah.
All right.
I think she's...
45 years old? There's some hot 45 years old. I'm a hot 45-year-old.
I think I've seen pictures of this woman before.
Yeah.
I don't, might stop a clock before she stopped traffic.
Oh, really?
Now, how old is Blake?
He's in his 70s, isn't he?
77.
Yeah,
67.
I mean, the guy did have a series. You'd think that, he can get hot chicks, right? Even at 67?
You certainly don't think he'd be with a woman who's they talk about her once following Jerry Lee Lewis around or something. She's just...
Well, they say her whole thing in life was, you know he's crazy if he married her. She wanted to be famous. And the only way she could think to be famous was if she could get impregnated by a famous person or marry a famous person. Mm-hmm. So Robert Blake does it.
She finally got one.
Yeah. So now she's shot in the head, which,
And the other part of the story that we haven't mentioned is, like he ran to somebody's house He's a block away from the restaurant, but I guess maybe their houses are. He runs to somebody's house, bangs on the door, and begs for help. And the guy says, yeah, he was crying and throwing up.
Right.
Throwing up.
Well, that's pretty convincing that he didn't do it.
He's a good actor.
Brother, what do you want?
Well, I know it doesn't look good for the guy right now. I mean, you're thinking maybe some guys were really after her because she did milk a lot of guys for some money.
But nobody knew where she was. She lived behind Robert Blake's house.
I don't know.
Yeah, but why did he marry her and put her in a house behind the house?
That I don't know. He should be put in jail just for doing that.
But you know what? I don't know what he did or what he didn't do, but I'll tell you, if he did it, O.J. ruined it for everyone.
I know.
I mean, there's no way anybody's going to get off again.
Right.
Yeah, he might have skated on this, but no, he won't.
Yeah.
Really, man.
Well, we don't know. It's an interesting story, one that we won't.
All of Hollywood is interesting. I mean, you got Nicole Kidman making a lot of noise about Tom Cruise storming out of their marriage. And she's like, why, Tom? Why? And you know why? You know why Tom Cruise got out of that marriage? He finally figured out what everyone else knew from the get-go. Nicole Kidman is a very pretty, soulless, blood-sucking, ruthless bitch. That's all. Why is she suing him for this?
I thought it was
Does that girl look warm to you?
Rather odd, because every time you see them pictured together, she's the one who knows where the camera is.
Yeah.
She's always posed, and he's like walking.
They look like they've never met before.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he woke up one day and said, you know what? I'm Tom Cruise. The entire population of this planet must be right. Nicole is just cold.
Well, you know what the thing I always thought about her is? I mean, she did some acting before they got married, but I thought her fame is based mostly on being married to him.
Yes.
What are her great roles that she's done?
All I know is she is Tom Cruise woke up one day and said, you know what? Everyone says she's really unlikable. And you know what? She is.
And that's him talking.
And he's going, I could do anything I want. And I did everything for her. I got her a career. But people won't even go see me in a movie if I'm in it with my wife.
That's right. His only bombs have been the ones he started with her.
He was looking in the mirror and he said, you know what? I got people into the movie theaters for M2, Mission Impossible 2.
Some of the worst crap that's ever been
Which was as god-awful as any movie ever made. And I got them into the movie theater. My wife, everyone must hate her.
Yeah, he made a movie about sex. And nobody would go to see it with her in.
So I did everything I could for this woman, and now she's going to sue me for more money? I mean, come on. She should owe him money.
He's absolutely right. I agree with him if that's his argument.
Then the other big news out of Hollywood.
He could have Rosie O'Donnell. Why is he sticking with her?
Yeah, right. The other big news out of Hollywood was the Writers Guild of America has settled with producers without a strike after long negotiations, and they reached a fair settlement, the writers and the producers. And who even cares about Hollywood writers? That's the amazing thing, that this story's even in the newspaper.
You know who cares about them? Actors.
Right. That's it.
Did you see one of the big concessions they got?
What was that?
Aside from money, now if you're a writer, you get the same treatment as an actor. You get flown to junkets. You have to be present at the junket so you can talk about writing. And you get to be on the set of your movie that you write. Because a lot of times what they do is they buy your script and then they ban you from the set.
Yeah, because you're a pain in the ass.
Exactly.
And they don't want to hear your noise about what they're doing to your script.
Now, the other big news was the sequel to The Mummy opened this weekend, and the filmmakers have accomplished the impossible. They made it just as stupid and insulting to even 5-year-olds' intelligence, and the first one was a derivative piece of crap. And why is Brendan Fraser a movie star anyway? His movies always suck and usually bomb. Dudley Do-Right, Bedazzled.
He is having the greatest career for a bad actor.
Yeah. No one wants to see that. The first one was horrible. The sequel is horrible. Everything that Brendan Fraser makes is horrible.
But he's making money.
Yeah.
Howard?
He's the new Matthew Modine. Nothing can save him.
Oh, don't say that.
Nothing can save him.
Matthew Modine is my heart.
I know. I'm just kidding around. I like Matthew, too. Nothing can save him or us. And we are all doomed.
Did you see how much that movie made?
$70 million, the second largest opening in movie history.
And the greatest amount of money made on a non-holiday weekend ever. So he has a record now.
And finally, on Survivor, Colby is coming in today to do the wrap-up with us, and I can't wait to ask this guy why.
Howard?
Yeah.
I've got tons of tape with Colby from over the weekend.
All right.
I also got tape of Norm Zeta on Extra.
Anyway, The thing with Survivor is, and everyone admits, it's a great show. Most people felt it was a bad, unsatisfying ending.
Yes.
Tina is boring, and that is what we know. Tina is boring.
So is Keith.
That's right. She's boring. No one cares what she does with the money. Everyone knows it's time to go back to watching Friends and see Courtney Cox marry Robert Downey Jr. Matthew Perry, same guy. I get them confused since they seem to be turning into the same incredibly screwed up, overprivileged, self-destructive person.
Can somebody take his keys away? Do you know he keeps getting into car accidents?
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. and Matthew Perry are the same guy. They're overprivileged, lucky actors who can't straighten out their lives. And I, for one, am sick of it. Well, I'm glad Survivor's over because I can go back to watching Friends.
Well, you know what? I finally figured it out. Tina did exactly the same thing that Richard Hatch did. You hook up with the biggest dummy in the group, and they'll give you $1 million.
And by the way, as far as this notion of Celebrity Survivor goes, in development right now, Nicole Kidman versus O.J. Simpson, left on an island to fight to the death.
Maybe you'll throw Robert Blake in there, too, depending on how it turns out.
I'd watch that. That was great.
Well, yes, because it's perfect, because her name is Nicole. So what's the difference?
Look out.
It's almost Nicole Simpson. It's halfway Nicole Simpson. So it would be kind of like his dead wife getting a chance to get revenge.
See if she can survive.
And that's that. And that's that. And that's my news out of Hollywood. F you to everybody. And Nicole Kidman, who is the luckiest woman in show business, who was lucky to marry Tom Cruise, who is incredibly cold.
Vapid is the term.
Nobody likes her. And she's lucky she had Tom Cruise to put her in movies. And even co-starring with Tom Cruise, she could not put asses in the seats.
She scared audiences away from Tom Cruise.
He finally woke up. He looked in the mirror, and he said, she's scaring everyone away. I got a whole major industry going here.
I'm an audience magnet until I stand next to her.
You ask Artie Lang how hard it is to get any kind of notice in Hollywood. When you're Tom Cruise and you're getting noticed and everything you do with your wife bombs, there's a reason. People don't like her.
You got to dump her.
It takes 3 years to make a movie with her.
That's right.
Oh, that's true, too.
On that set.
I mean, that's like $100 million he lost in that 3 years.
It took 3 years. You know, he couldn't figure out in 3 years how to make her sexy.
Right. Anyway, that's the way it goes. Melrose, can I hang up on you now?
Just one thing, Howard. I
knew I couldn't.
You want to hear that?
What?
Les Moonves?
Yeah.
Talking about Celebrity Jeopardy.
Go ahead.
Celebrity Survivor?
Jeopardy.
Celebrity Survivor. You know what he means. Go ahead.
Les Moonves.
Moonves.
$2.3 million. Sure, Survivor is a mega hit now, but when the idea was first presented to Moonves, he wasn't so sure he should take the risk.
Putting on at first, when Mark Burnett came in, I thought he was nuts. As I said, it sounds like MTV to me. This show probably would never work at CBS.
Well, it was a good choice. Now he reveals to me today there will even be more Survivor time.
Rumors are that, like Mark said, maybe in Africa. That's one of the places being considered tonight on our finale. We're going to announce it.
And it doesn't end there. Les broke news about a celebrity edition of Survivor and the stars who are vying for a spot.
Ray Romano wants to do it. Kate Hudson stood online for an hour at KCBS trying to be a contestant. You know, Kobe Bryant has expressed interest.
Coming up, we have your...
Howard. Kate Hudson stood online?
Stood online.
Kate Hudson stood online for an hour and a half. I saw her there.
Stand online for anything.
Stand online for what?
To audition for Survivor.
Who else was in the line?
When was this?
This was a few weeks ago. They had auditions for Survivor 3. She was online.
Kate Hudson?
Yes.
And they didn't choose her?
I didn't say they didn't choose her. She's one of the men that auditioned.
For a regular Survivor?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
No, Howard, it's true.
Kate Hudson stood online.
This was in the paper, yeah.
Well, she married Chris Robinson, so I guess...
I don't care who she married.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe she's kind of wacky. By the way, tomorrow, Chris Robinson and the Black Crowes will be here.
Oh, well, we can ask him about it.
I guess she wants to get away from Chris, so she wanted to Survivor.
She wants to be on an island
Doesn't
away from him.
Kate Hudson have a major movie career going?
Yeah.
But she wants to be on Survivor. And stood online for an hour and a half.
Why would you want to work at all, even in movies?
Howard, apparently...
Yeah, right. Like, your mom is Goldie Hawn.
Just go to Aspen and drink. What is she doing?
Yeah, like every other lucky kid.
Who cares about her?
Yeah, she should be living Bijou Phillips' life.
Howard.
Yeah.
They said it was against her handler's wishes. Like, they told her they didn't want her to wait in line because it didn't look good, and she did it anyway.
Wow. Yeah,
Gary.
That takes her down about 9 notches in show business, but it puts her up 9 notches on the wacky chick scale that I think I can get. Any chick who would stand the line and survive. I told you I went to Rick Rubin's house with Kate Hudson before she met Chris, and I had a feeling I could get her.
Do it.
Well, not now. Now she's married, but I'm saying, and then I said, well, she's got to be wacky to want to have sex with me.
And it turns out
she's wacky.
She's online for
You're absolutely right.
I'm incredibly stupefied by this.
Well, the first name we heard floated about Celebrity Survivor, and I don't hear anybody else mentioning it, is Frank Stallone.
Yeah, well, him they're not mentioning. And he's the guy supposedly who suggested it.
It was his idea, yeah.
By the way,
you won't get to go.
I would go on this.
Oh, please.
I got to be paid, but I'd go. I will go.
You want to embarrass yourself.
No, I want to go on there and bang Kate Hudson.
You're not going to get to bang Kate Hudson, and you're going to be the first person voted.
I think you can. I think you can bang.
See, Howard, I waited online at Survivor.
Yeah.
That's how I know about it. I was there.
Were you trying to get on it?
I tried to get on it, yes.
What happened? Did you audition?
I don't think I made it. Yeah.
Did you make a videotape?
I had a videotape. I went down there.
Does he have a videotape? It's all he has.
That's true.
He videotapes everything he does.
Listen, Howard, you know I love the show. I had a great talk with Baba Booey the other night.
All right. Thanks, Melrose. I got to take a break.
Okay, thanks, Howard.
All right. Wow.
Melrose loves the show.
Trace, you're on the air.
King of all tools. How could you be such a douchebag to say that no one cares about the writers? Your movie wouldn't have been any good if you didn't have a good writer.
Dude, get a life. Nobody cares about...
How about the TV shows you watch? You think
the
if the writers don't trick, there will be no Sopranos.
Oh, I need you to explain show business to me, you stupid ass.
You're the stupid ass. Why would you say no one cares about the writers?
No one cares.
All the good TV shows.
He doesn't get it.
We know no one cares about writers. The fact of the matter is the writers are the people who make the whole thing work. But
yeah, but nobody notices them.
Nobody cares about them. That's not anti-writer. That's just the facts, Jack. What a dick. All right, we got to take a break.
You know, one of the other concessions they got was that if movies are shown on the Internet, they still get riteals or something.
They deserve it.
Which was great, yeah. So maybe there will be movies on the Internet.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Artie Lang joining us today, who's on the Norm Show every Friday night, we think. We're not sure if it's still on. But if it is on, you should watch it.
Absolutely.
Because, as Artie explained to me, being on a sitcom and being a supporting character is about the easiest gig in the world.
It really is.
And does it pay really good?
Oh, yeah.
Not only does it pay good, but you do nothing all day.
But, I mean, you know, it's nice to be paid very well for doing nothing.
What do you do all day?
Nothing. Like, I may have 10 or 12 lines a week, you know?
Right.
And it's real easy to learn them. They're just, you know, like dumb jokes.
Yeah.
You know, and
it's not even hard to memorize them.
Like, I'll say to Norm, like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And he'll go, no, I'm not thinking of cheeseburgers.
Right.
And then you're gone.
Yeah, and then I get a check.
Let me ask you this. Do you have to be there all week and, like, kind of be on the set?
Sometimes not. Sometimes, the other thing is we get a week off every month because the writers have to have time to catch up to shows.
And you don't even have to write any stuff. You just show up and do it.
No. You can make suggestions, but
why would you do that?
Why bother?
It cuts into my, free time.
And what do you do in free time? Like, what do you do on the set to kill time?
Like, I play wiffle ball with some of the crew guys. It's on the Warner Brothers lot, which is the kick-ass lot to work on.
Yeah.
So many hot chicks walking. Like, we're right by Friends. Like, every once in a while, I'll just stroll down to Friends and try to look at Jennifer Aniston's ass.
Is that not a great ass?
Yeah, oh, my God.
I saw her ass on a plane.
You got to see her ass in person, man.
Yeah, you know what? I know. She doesn't look that hot on TV, but then you see her in person, and she's got this ass. And I saw her walk into the ladies' room, and, man, she was just smoking.
I think she's smoking, and she, like, wears...
Yeah, that ass trap Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it's like, I'm on a show that's on a network, but you walk by that Friends set, and I'm so nothing. I'm just, like, not even in the realm of...
Right, you're on network television, but it makes no difference because nobody knows who you are.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So they think I'm just, like, this guy looking at them.
Yeah, like a perv.
But they can't throw you out.
Oh, no, because I'm on a show. I have to get back to
you know what's funny?
Jokes.
You are a guy just looking at them.
Exactly. That's exactly what...
but they can't. But you're the guy that... You're their worst nightmare. They can't throw you off because you're kind of famous.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. They can't say something to me because I kind of, you know... But their car... Like, sometimes we try to... I do childish stuff because you don't feel like you're in show business.
Right.
You know, because they're so famous.
And you feel like they're really in show business and you're not.
Absolutely.
And they look down at you with disgust, like how, you know,
right.
show business people do.
Yeah, and, you know, you're just sitting there like a little kid. Like, sometimes they're in the gym and, like, there's all these hot chicks that work out in the gym.
There's a gym.
Oh, my God.
There's a gym on the lot?
Yeah, and I go in there with, like, jeans and stuff, and the person working at the gym has no idea who I am. They're like, you know, it's $10 if you want to work out here.
Oh, really?
I go, I work on the Norm show. And they go, are you background? I go, no, I'm on it. I'm on the show. I'm a regular.
Dear.
And then they go, oh, all right, well, it's still $10.
Right, yeah, we don't care. That's the Norm show.
But could you wind up on an exercise bike next to Jennifer?
Yeah, if I had ever brought sweats or something.
Right. And can you befriend any of these friends? I mean, can you...
Are they friendly, the friends?
They don't... I don't know. I've never talked to them. They don't seem like it.
Right. They don't seem all... And what's with Matthew Perry? I mean, Robert Downey Jr. I mean, as I said earlier, they're the same guy. I mean, well, can't this guy pull his life together? I mean, he's got it made.
If you can pull your life together.
Yeah, I was in bed. I'm worried Matthew Perry's going to get my liver. Because if Warner Brothers has to buy one guy a liver, it's going to be him.
What about... So you should, just so I understand this, you go in like on a Monday, they do what they call like a table read or something?
You get in like 11 o'clock, and then you read the script.
And you don't have to memorize it for that. You just...
No, you just read it. Like, you try to be full, like, performance and stuff.
And the writers sit there with you, and they try to figure out, like, if the lines are working and if it's funny.
Yeah, it's a weird, awkward thing, because the network people are sitting there.
Right.
They're all these, like, creepy people. You don't know who they are. And
even if you don't get, like, the jokes, sometimes the jokes don't... You just sit there and laugh at them anyway. Cause
you try to sell them.
The writers laugh like crazy.
Right. Yeah, they sit there and laugh at their own crap.
Exactly.
And the network guys sit there and they try to get into it.
It's one of those things where you can really tell whose line it is, right?
Right.
By who's laughing the loudest.
They just make faces. The network people just make faces.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah. On Son of the Beach, I've been to a bunch of the table reads.
Yeah.
After the guys write the scripts, we all sit down and we watch the actors do it and stuff, and everybody sits there and laughs way hard to make sure that.
Right. Exactly. They really want to sell it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And then...
But you know, the network executives aren't as dumb as you think they are. They're kind of like, yeah, we heard all that laughter. This doesn't work.
No, they're smart. They're smart people. They know how to... I mean, they're running a business.
Right.
You know, they don't care what's funny or not. They just want to... They got to make money. You're like a little peg in this giant corporation.
I know. And if you take any risks in the script, they're like, don't take risks, because then we're going to have advertisers cancel.
Right. Just get to the part where people, like, watch the show.
Story of my life.
Like they stay through the commercials.
Story of my life. I mean, in my career, I always took risks, and the thing was that it did cost sponsors, and the guys would go, you're an idiot.
We can't do business with you.
I go, well, how do you make radio better? How do you make it entertaining again if we don't take risks in the beginning? They go, well, we're not going to take any risks.
Right.
Why should we? We want to make money.
We want the airline.
All we want to do is make money, dude. No one's here for art. This is not art.
Before they say anything in sitcoms, the word they use the most before funny, before anything, is likability.
Right.
They'll even say stuff like huggable.
What do they do with Norm? Yeah. He's not likable.
Well, they're trying to figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna.
As we speak.
That's why you're there. You're
definitely not huggable.
You're all fuzzy and warm.
Yeah, I could be fuzzy and warm.
Yeah, but so you get paid real good money.
Oh my God.
And Norm brought you in, right?
Well, the thing was, I had done a couple of movies and stuff, and then I was on this other show, Mad TV, so you get, like, your quotes up a little bit.
Right.
And then I had a network deal where I shot my own pilot. The worst show ever.
Who put that together? I mean, who wrote that? You?
After Mad TV, I did this movie with Norm, Dirty Work.
Right.
And then I got what they call, like, a development deal. Fox Network.
And did you actually shoot the pilot?
Yeah, the pilot got shot.
And was it horrible?
Oh, my God, it was bad.
And why was it bad? What was the premise?
They threw it together real quick. I wanted to play a bookie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they said to me, you know, what do you want to do? I said, I'd love to play, like, a runner for a bookie in a show. And
That's funny.
I got to go collect money. The different characters are my buddies who are losers who I got to collect money from.
That's funny.
And I'm saying this in a room of network people, and they're just looking at me like, what do you... And they said, what's the difference between a bookie and a runner for a bookie? And I said, well...
You wouldn't even be like the head guy. You're like the loser who goes and collects money.
Yeah, I said the difference is like, 6 months or 3 to 5, basically.
Right. See, I like the idea that you're not even the bookie.
Yeah, I'm the run. And
you could get like a Tony, not Tony Danza, what was the guy, DeVito. You get like Danny DeVito to be the bookie.
I wanted the bookie to be like Charlie in Charlie's Angels. You just heard him on the phone,
right?
So you could get some famous guy who might be willing to take a huge check just to do a voiceover or something.
Right.
Danny DeVito.
Right.
And then they thought about that for like 3 months, and meanwhile they're paying me. Like my grandmother thought I was in the mafia.
Right. You never even went to work.
Yeah, I bought an Eldorado. I was like getting all this scratch. And
don't they give you like close to like $1 million just for a development deal to tie you up for the year?
I got like for someone on my level in show business, I got an incredible amount of money.
Like about $700,000, right?
I mean,
be honest.
Yes, but $750.
Yeah, that's what they pay.
Yeah.
I was blown out by that. They give people development deals, and they know they're never even going to make it to network television.
Oh, right.
Anybody knows looking at you, you're not going to make it onto your own show.
It could happen, but very unlikely.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So, and they just handed you $750,000.
They wait for 3 months, and I'm going, do you guys have a money laundering operation?
Right. In radio, I'm amazed. I can't get money just to feed my guests. Radio is so practical as a business, and Hollywood is so wasteful.
Yeah, they just throw away cash. You think maybe they got to clean some money.
Yeah, I have a friend who just went through a development thing, and like the Fox don't even read the scripts. They just basically.
Yeah, sometimes if you're hot, they just give you money.
I said to my friend, I said, this script, my friend gave me the script to read. I said, the script's not right. I said, I mean, I'm not a genius, but I'm reading this thing, and I have no interest in it.
Right.
Like, they're going to make it anyway. They don't care.
Yeah, they got to do something during pilot season.
They spent so much money. And the writer was a real funny guy, I thought, but they made him rush the script. They made him write it. Because after 3 months of mulling over that idea, they go, well, we don't want to do it because we don't want you to do something illegal for a living.
You know what? Yeah, I know. This is so stupid.
On the show.
Yeah, right. Like
it
The Sopranos.
3 months to figure that out.
Yeah, The Sopranos is a bunch of illegal guys. Can you guys do something legitimate?
Right, and I had all these Jersey references in there. Like, no one's going to care about these Jersey references.
But that's what makes it different.
Yeah, exactly. This was 3 years ago. Meanwhile, The Sopranos was talking about
all Jersey references.
Franklin Avenue and Nutley.
Pine Barrens.
Right. So this was a big disaster, but you didn't care because you paid.
Yeah, it got me money.
Right.
That's all I really
But
wanted.
back to what he does for a living now. You just talked about Monday. What do you do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday?
Tuesday you get in at like 10 o'clock. And then you have the lightest rehearsal, like, you just run through it at the end of it.
Are you allowed to hold your script and everything?
Yeah, but like me, like the thing I've always got going for me is I'm kind of a quick learn with stuff.
Right.
So it's like, I wouldn't even have to take something to work.
How does Norm memorize all those lines?
He's got it tough because he's in every scene.
Does he use cue cards?
No, you can't in a sitcom.
And isn't it like doing like
a look at the other actor?
Yeah, right. And isn't it like doing like a little play? Like, I mean, you got to memorize a play.
Are you in front of an audience?
It's hard. Yeah,
there's 300
people in the studio audience. But me and Norm are like the worst actors, and we're always smiling. And then you go, and Laurie Metcalf is on the show. Who's amazing.
Who's a real actress.
Oh my God, she's.
They figure surround you guys with like real actors.
Yeah. So when she's really mad in the scene, she's mad. Like you get scared because she's really mad. Like Norm is supposed to be mad. He's giggling. I'm like, hey, man, I'm mad at you. What?
I don't know. I'm not really mad at you.
And he's the worst because if a joke bombs with the audience,
right.
Like, you didn't write
Get close to that microphone. I'm losing your voice.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If a joke bombs with the audience,
yeah.
Like in the middle of a taping, like I'll say a joke, and because we're friends, Norm will just, like, if it bombs, he'll just let the silence go.
Right.
And the network people are squirming and stuff, and then he'll just look at you and go, well, there's that. Did you think that was funny?
Breaking the fourth wall.
And he makes you look like a jerk, and the whole audience laughs.
Right. They should leave all that in.
Oh, that's funny.
They should, I'm telling you, because
it's funny.
One reviewer loved the show, and he said that Norm has an ironic take on acting.
Right. That's nice.
That's why he liked it.
Yeah.
And Norm says, well, shouldn't I be doing that on purpose?
What was the name of the pilot you did?
It was called The King of New York, which was shot the same pilot season as The King of Queens.
And what were you? I mean, what did it end up being?
What I ended up doing was I played a doorman of, like, the Plaza Hotel in New York.
Oh.
Already on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said to them, all I cared about was just playing, like, gambling and stuff. Like, I didn't care about anything else. So I said, well, what if I'm a doorman who takes bets from guys? And they said, all right, fine. We'll do it. They were completely...
That's okay.
Yeah. They said that was all right.
Right.
But then I had to have a love interest. It's like I don't know how to like.
You should have had like a midget or a dwarf love interest.
It would, yeah.
Then people would have bought that.
Totally bizarre.
The Sopranos, by the way, for anybody who's been complaining that The Sopranos isn't good, Robin.
Like me.
Like Robin. You just hang in there. Last night's episode was kick-ass, was killer.
I have to agree. It was great.
It was a great, in fact, I'm so pissed I stayed up to watch it because I'm suffering now. I'm so tired, but I got to tell you could not turn it off. It was just so good.
One of the best episodes ever.
Those guys running through the woods.
The whole love interest thing on his part and Meadows.
Mm-hmm. Just great. Good stuff.
Oh, stuff happens with Meadow, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, are they going to kill that kid who's with Meadow?
See, she never tells her dad what these guys do to her.
Oh, he's going to find out this time.
Is he going to find out she actually caught him with a girl? Wow.
I don't know. Well, Sopranos is great. And by the way, the director of last night's episode was Steve Buscemi, the actor.
The guy who got stabbed not too long ago because of a bar fight.
But I got a feeling the directors, you see, and this I know from friends of mine in TV, television directors aren't like movie directors. Don't ask me why.
Well, they don't develop the script.
Yeah, and somehow they're given zero credit, because, like, if you ever watch TV, sometimes, like, the director is, most of the directors in television are from, like, Happy Days, ex-actors from Happy Days.
The Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah.
All great
for
directors.
sitcoms,
Yeah, like, and the Newhart show, like, the dentist on the Newhart show, no, who was it? Peter Boners is the director a lot.
Yeah,
Right, he was the dentist on
Newhart. Yeah, on Newhart.
And then the guy who was Dick Van Dyke's neighbor, he used to do a lot of directing.
Yeah, Jerry Paris.
Right. And then the Incredible Hulk used to direct.
Yeah.
Bill Bixby.
Yeah, Robbie Benson's like a big sitcom director. Like, you see his name on all of them. Yeah. And evidently, you could be almost a retarded monkey.
Jason Priestley directs.
Yeah, Jason Priestley directs, okay? It's always weird cats who are directing. It's like, Donnie Most, right? Who played Ralph Malph on Happy Days, and the other guy, Anson Williams, director.
I was watching something on TV Land this weekend, and they were talking about all the different people from old sitcoms that became big directors. So they show Penny Marshall and all her credits, and Rob Reiner and all his credits. Then they showed the black guy from Hogan's Heroes.
Right.
Apparently, he's directed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's
Ivan
where.
Dixon.
People, what's his name?
Ivan Dixon.
Right. That's right. Ivan Dixon.
I'm up on sitcom directors.
Are you?
Yeah.
And he's big, that guy?
Yeah, he directs a ton of stuff, that guy, yeah.
He's like a big deal.
The guy who was that girl's boyfriend, he used to direct
Ted
before he
Bessel.
died, yeah.
Ted Bissell.
Bissell. Nobody even knew his name.
I'm up on that stuff, too, because I always look to see who the director is, because I think it's so damn funny. And evidently, that's like a perk you get after you retired from a sitcom, and, you're the third guy in, and you can't get any work.
I'm looking into it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Scott Baio's a major guy there, too.
Oh, Jesus. Is that what he does?
I don't
Alfonso
know.
Ribeiro.
He's directing?
He actually was... Well, the guy who directed...
Who's Alfonso Ribeiro first?
He's the kid who was Will Smith's brother, I think, on The Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
Tap Dance Kid.
The little Tap Dance Kid.
He was the little kid in the Ricky Schroeder series.
Yeah,
that's where you first...
What's he doing now?
Well, the guy who directs our show a lot also directed a lot of Fresh Princes of Bel-Air. And one day he shows up to work, and Alfonso Ribeiro is just, like, walking around, like, getting him coffee.
Oh, no. We were like,
who's that guy? And the director goes, he's training. He's in training.
Ah.
So you got to sit there and, like, Alfonso Ribeiro is just like this guy's gopher.
Christopher Lloyd from Taxi, big TV producer, that kind of thing. So anyway, I don't know what my point was in bringing that up. Why was I bringing that up?
Steve Buscemi in The Sopranos?
Oh, yeah, Steve Buscemi. So I have a feeling like when you see a guy and he's a director on TV, for some reason it's not a big deal. They say it's... Because my agent always tells me this. He goes, no, directing in TV. Because I'll say, hey, why don't we just get a director from TV? He goes, no, they're not real directors. He says, you could go in tomorrow and direct a TV show.
In fact, I'll give you one.
It's all set up already, and the actors know exactly what they have to do. You can't even tell actors on sitcoms what to do.
Film shows are different, though. A film is like The Sopranos is like a movie.
Yeah, I would think so.
With one camera and stuff.
But according to my agent, these guys don't do anything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Kathy Bates directed an episode of NYPD Blue.
Right, exactly. What does she know?
It's like when you get to be the guest editor of a magazine. The magazine already runs.
Exactly. But it's weird. It's like there's 3 camera shoots or 5 camera shoot on these sitcoms. The guy comes in. He's not even allowed to talk to the actors. He's not even allowed to do anything. And he gets a director's credit.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I'll direct something.
Because that was always the funny thing to me. It was like, J.R. got to direct some of Dallas once he'd been there a while. You know, it was like he was bored just being J.R.
Right.
So they said, all right, you can direct some episodes. And then Sue Ellen had to direct. It was like everybody could.
I knew it was BS when most of the cast of 90210 were the executive producers of the TV show. I go, that means they do nothing.
But, Howard, you know our friend Danny, the guy that, writes out in L.A. and stuff, that guy, Danny Zucker? He did a pilot. I remember him telling me that it was a big deal that he got Robbie Benson. Like, Robbie Benson's hard to get.
Yeah, but I think... Really?
Yeah.
I don't have any explanation for that.
He has a lot of clout, I guess.
Robbie Benson.
He did some of the best episodes of Friends, they say.
Really?
You know who directed my pilot, that bad pilot, is Hoover from Animal House.
Right, see?
Jamie Widows.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
It's always
he's
some
a huge
guy. Yeah. Hey, my director, Scott DePace, thinks he's Alfred Hitchcock when he does a boxing match. So, these guys all think they got something going on. I don't know. He tells me it's hard. All right, anyway,
So you're saying Steve Buscemi really probably didn't have that much to do with last night's episode?
Steve Buscemi had nothing to do with last night's episode being good. The writers write it, and the actors know how to act it.
It was good last night, but it was great last night because it was well written.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you 100%. But everybody was like, ooh, that was Steve Buscemi's episode.
Yeah, right. Okay, I got a ton of stuff to get to. First of all, let's go to Abraham. Abraham, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard.
Good morning.
Listen, I want to ask you, who does the animation for your CBS show?
Well,
What's the guy's name?
Well, we contract with different people each week. Which specific animation did you like?
This week's the Camille fart thing.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, my God. I nearly split my side.
I hope people saw that. That was when Gilbert Gottfried was on the show, and we started goofing on Camille.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That then you have they had him on the what you call it, the Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
And all. I mean, the directing, not the directing, but the splicing on the cartoon is just hilarious.
Right. Well, thanks. I don't know the guy's name offhand, but I'll get it for you.
Listen, Robin, you really have to see this psych ward at Bellevue.
It's good?
The post-Sopranos thing?
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah, well, the Dwarf Show was kick-ass.
Yeah.
In fact, my daughter and I were on the phone, and I go, I'm sitting here crying like a baby. She goes, why? I go, I'm watching the Dwarf Show. She goes, I saw that. I go, you saw that? What are you doing watching that? She goes, yeah, it's really, really depressing.
And on the CBS show this Saturday, they had you had the Elliot Offen daughter.
Yeah.
She looked really convincing, man. I don't know.
Oh, please, of course. She's absolutely convincing.
Yeah?
Yeah, what is it, Dan?
The guy who did that animation is Eric Brown.
Thank you. Eric Brown's the guy. Now, does that help you? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it does. But are you going to continue to have Elliot Offen after all this? I mean, she accused him of being a child abuser and a whole bunch of stuff, and it really seemed authentic, man. It really looked like...
Yeah. Well, I don't have proof of that,
Did they determine that they were related? I don't know what we've determined.
Elliot called in, wants to do a DNA test. I just, it's just such a complicated thing. I just haven't gotten to it. I almost don't care. All right, thanks.
Okay, man. Hey, listen. One plug, man. Can I plug something? 100 Center Street, Monday nights at 9 p.m.
What?
100 Center Street, Monday nights at 9 on A&E. Just want to plug that, man.
All right. All right, thanks.
On the show.
All right, who cares? All right, thanks. Chauncey, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, bro.
So there's a reason why Steve Buscemi directed Sopranos last night.
Buscemi,
I'm sorry. Did you ever see Miller's Crossing?
Yeah.
It's the exact same episode. Buscemi stars in it. They take a body into the woods. It's a mob thing. The body comes back to life.
Yeah. By the way, when that body came back, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, that was an easy call.
Yeah, Buscemi.
It's the exact same story told over again. So there had to be a tie-in.
All right, thanks, Chauncey.
All right, bye.
That's important. That's why they hired him. Somebody sat there and thought that through. Chauncey's a weird guy. This weekend, I went to a dinner party. I'm trying to think what I did this weekend. Friday night, I went somewhere. I went to some restaurant. Boy, that was good. Fancy schmancy restaurant, but boy, they know how to cook. You ever been to this place, Chanterelle? Mm-hmm. Man, that's a joint.
Oh, yeah.
French.
I like French food. I don't like the people, but I like the food.
You like American French.
Yeah, I like American French, eating it on this soil.
What is French food?
Well, I'll tell you, it's changed. It's how it used to all be heavy sauces and stuff. It's still got the sauce and everything, but it's cool. It's like it's almost like artwork. The plates come out, and the cream sauces and designs, and the food is all piled up neat and stuff. And
it's artistic.
It is. These guys, like this guy John George, he's a real genius. I mean, any guy who can figure out how to take watermelon, pistachios, and like a piece of mushroom or something, put it all together, make it taste good, is a genius. That's all.
Meat,
No, there's meat.
Yeah.
There's meat if you want meat. I do a seafood thing.
The French are into meat heavily.
Duck.
I'll tell you what's French food. Like, you start out, I had a consommé soup with a ravioli thing stuffed with cheese.
Like the one.
No, like a bowl of soup, but with 2 of them in there.
Okay,
it's not big portions.
Never a lot. It's just like 1 or 2.
That's $28.50.
Oh, I'm not saying it was cheap, but it was delicious.
Yeah.
And you get a nice bottle of wine. You don't have to get an expensive bottle of wine. Nice bottle of wine. You have that. And I had a little salmon, a little onion. They chop up some onions and some tomatoes with it. It's like very, very good, very fine fish. And then like you have a little little weird thing.
Now you know what French food is.
Seafood sausage.
What's it setting you back for 2 people?
Oh, my God. I got a gift. Listen to this. I got a gift certificate from John Reiber from E-Television.
So you're still doing that whole, those gift certificates are lasting.
Yeah. No, I love it. That's the greatest gift that I ever got. John Reiber. This guy's the greatest guy.
But I know you talked about that at the beginning of the year. You're still using them.
I had one left. I still got another one left for some steakhouse or something. What is it, Sparks?
Oh.
Yeah.
Go to the no shooting section.
Yeah.
Right.
Or something like that. But anyway, he got me...
You know, that's where Big Paulie got it.
Fine. Who cares?
That's where they
have good steak.
But you got good steak.
Sign a good steak.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I got this gift certificate. Chanterelle, $250. It was just 2 people.
Right. And you used
me and my girlfriend. I feel real weird saying girlfriend.
I know. I see you have trouble with that word.
I do. It's been a long time since I had a girlfriend. You
but
know
I also
what I mean?
think there's something else going on there, too.
I just don't like the word girlfriend. It's weird.
I don't think it has anything to do with the word. I think it's what the word means.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's a whole weird thing, you know. But anyway, we've been seeing each other for a long time now, so it's girlfriend.
And you don't see anybody else.
No, not really.
So, not really.
No.
Not even playfully.
I saw some Scores girls the other day, but that doesn't count, right?
You saw them when you were married.
Exactly. That's fine.
That is fine.
I'm giving that up.
That is more than fine.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. But anyway, so we went there. I had a $250 gift certificate.
What's so funny about that?
I'm just saying, that's you give that for a restaurant, $250.
But he gave me a $250 gift certificate. The bill was $249 for 2 people.
So
somehow it always works out.
Yeah,
$249. So I had to put down a tip. Now, what do you put on a $250 bill? What do you put for a tip?
20%. What is like $50? Yeah. I give even 300.
I put down 100.
Well, hey, good for you, man.
Right.
Look, you're eating for free, huh?
I was eating for free, but I'm saying that's an expensive night for 2 people, you know. I don't know who's eating it, but the place was packed.
A lot of these places used to be expense account places, but I heard everybody was cutting back on their expense accounts, and these restaurants seem to be doing fine.
The place was packed. It's a beautiful drink. You don't have to wear a jacket, but a lot of the guys wearing jackets.
I'll take a broad there.
So I walk here. Yeah, you got to take a broad.
You don't want to go there alone.
No, you don't take a guy, and you don't sit there with, you don't sit there with a guy drinking wine and, having a romantic night.
That is not a good look.
Some guys, though, I go to some of these fancy restaurants, especially when Reiber gives me the gift certificate. You go to some of these restaurants, and there's always like a dude sitting there with either his wife or his girlfriend, and they just look so miserable. They don't talk to one another. All they do is stare at me. I don't know if they're staring at me or my girlfriend.
They're probably staring at you.
I don't know which, but there was one guy the whole time just staring at me, so I said, I'm going to stare back. And I started staring back at him. Now I'm caught up in a whole pissing off thing. He's staring at me, I'm staring.
Look away first?
Yeah, and it's just like, why am I, I'm here having a perfectly nice night. Why does it have to be ruined by me getting into a staring match with some dude?
Was it the Jesus Christ guy, the black guy?
What are you talking about, Artie? You were doing good up until this point.
Jesus Christ guy's one of my favorite guests.
Oh, him, Jesus, yeah.
He wasn't at Chanterelle.
No, he wasn't at Chanterelle. Chanterelle, which means old. What the hell does it mean?
Expensive check.
Yeah, $250.
No, it means something.
$250 for 2.
My girlfriend speaks fluent French.
No.
Yeah, so she,
No kidding.
Yeah, so she knows what Chanterelle, like but she's shy about it. But she could say to the waiter, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that's great.
And I'm like, wow, that's cool. I respect anyone who could speak another language.
That's a classy broad.
She could speak German, French, and English.
How'd she learn all that?
Yeah.
Well, when she was in Europe, she just picked up the language.
Oh, when she was in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah.
The answer is she lived in Europe.
Right, she went to Europe
like we know when she went to
When she was in Europe, she learned it.
She went to Europe.
French.
Yeah, what?
She just picked up French from going to Europe?
Yeah.
Really?
She worked there.
She probably lived and worked there.
She worked there for 3 years.
That's That's the answer to the question.
You know, my grandfather lived here like half his life. Couldn't learn one word of English. I realized the guy was an idiot. I mean, you know, it's my grandpa, and I don't want to say it, but I know if I went to Europe for 3 years, I wouldn't be able to speak any of the language. I wouldn't. I know that about myself. I'm like, wow, look at people, how they could do this.
Americans don't care. They expect you to
you
know
speak
American.
my language.
Yeah.
In fact, did you know that the president gave a speech, his radio speech this year, this past weekend? He spoke in Spanish.
Yeah.
It was probably the worst Spanish anybody's ever heard.
He took Spanish like I took Spanish.
You could tell it was given to him phonetically. Right. Still didn't do very well. I was like, this guy can hardly speak English.
Yeah,
you know,
stick to English.
Well, stick to what you do best.
So that was a $249 bill for that, but I got E-Television. God bless you, John Reiber.
That's nice.
I loved the food. It was great.
Yes, wonderful restaurant.
But this guy, the best food I ever had in New York was this John George guy who's some sort of genius. I don't know what his deal is, but
nobody can get in there.
You can't get in there. I'm famous. I can't get in there.
How does that restaurant stay open? You can't get in.
No, you can get in. You got to make
you can get in.
No, you got to make a reservation like 3 months in advance.
I'm telling you, I've tried calling their number.
Yeah.
You never get an answer.
Really?
Never.
That's a good restaurant when you can't.
They don't answer. They don't answer the phone.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Same thing. You talk about a fine restaurant like Nobu's a real fine restaurant.
Yeah.
You call there, and the first thing they laugh at you on the answering machine. They go, because you call the number that's in the Zagat, you know, in the general information number, and they go. It's like, if you want to make a reservation, you got to call this other number, a special number, and you probably won't even get through on that. Then you call the other number and you get through, and then you got to get a special number. I mean, it's a whole.
Right. It's a runaround.
So by the time you get there, you hate them so much.
Well, listen to this. I got invited to a dinner party Saturday night.
Now, what is a dinner party?
Okay. Listen to this. Judith Regan, who's the only woman that actually invites me to anything. I love this woman because she at least treats me like a human being.
Yes, she treats you like you're in show business.
Yes, she does. She respects me and treats me like a man. Judith Regan called me up a couple of weeks ago and said, I'm going to have a group of friends to this restaurant. Would you join us? Now, most people would say, well, who's going to be there? But you don't do that. I know that's rude.
Is it?
Yeah. You don't say that. I said, okay, I'm down with it.
Okay.
I'm going. But you know Judith's got interesting friends. It's probably, you know, it's a potluck kind of thing. You don't know who you're going to get.
Right.
Yeah. So,
but I'm sure she's taking into consideration the mix.
Yeah. So, anyway, you go to this restaurant. I looked up the restaurant. You can't even find a review of it. It's called, I wish I could remember the name of it. Palma or something. Something like that. It's a woman's name, Palma. And it's down on Bleecker Street in the Village. Mm-hmm. And it's an Italian restaurant. And you walk in there, and the front of it is like a regular restaurant. Then you walk in the back to this special room. And it turns out she lives above the restaurant.
Judith
Palmer.
does.
No, not Judith, Palmer.
Oh, Palmer.
Palmer lives above her own restaurant.
Above the restaurant.
Right.
Okay.
And you walk through this courtyard into a kitchen. It's her kitchen. Yeah. And there's a kitchen table in the kitchen. And it's big enough, I'd say, for 12 people.
This is the whole place?
This is the front of the restaurant. Forget about that. You walk through that. Judith is in the back. You keep walking. Separated out is Palmer's kitchen, which is her house, which is her apartment. And you're sitting there in the kitchen at this kitchen table. It's your room. It's a great place for a party.
She rents out her kitchen.
Yeah. In a sense, yeah. Well, she said, I only do this for special people. I go, exactly which one of us is special here? like, how do you know you're special?
That's right.
You know, because you feel like, well, if I call you up and I want to do this and you tell me no, what am I, a dick? like if you call up and say, I want the special room and I want to invite my friends, you know.
No.
No, you're not special. I go, what makes Judith so special? So anyway, I think this Palmer woman had written cookbooks or something for Judith. Who knows? Everybody's tied into, you know, because I wrote a book for Judith. And
right.
So you get there and you're in the courtyard. You're outside, which is really nice, and all the guests meet each other. I didn't know who was going to show up. I met some cool people there. It was, first of all, the coolest guy I met there was the police commissioner, who is a
the new
fantastic guy. He's a 45-year-old guy. I don't know his name. I don't know his name. The guy's a great guy.
Who replaced the other guy?
I don't know his name. He's sitting there. The guy, I think Judith wants him to write a book or something because the guy's so unbelievable. Like at 4 years old, lost his family. I might be making half this up because I was drunk. Yeah, but yeah.
Ronnie says it's Bernard Carrot.
Yeah, Bernard Carrot.
Carrot?
How do you spell that? K-E-R-I-C-K?
It's K-E-R-E-K. I don't think it's Carrot. I think it's
Carrick.
But it's closer than what
I know Carrot Top.
Yeah, it was the police commissioner, Carrot Top.
No, anyway, this guy, he's a muscular guy, you know. He's a big guy, and he's a
real cop.
He's a real cop. He's a bright guy. He was telling me, brown and muscular, good-looking guys like.
Great ass.
He's talking about, at one point, it's not really dinner conversation, but he was talking about how he witnessed 23 executions over in the Middle East. He was working over there for a while.
Where they still let audiences...
Well, he showed me, he gets up from the table and he starts showing me how they cut a guy's hand off who was a thief. He was showing me, and he goes, let me demonstrate. I go, whoa.
He had a knife?
Yeah, he's one of those big guys. Yeah, he took one of the kitchen knives. He's one of these big guys that could overpower you in a minute.
Right.
You know, I mean, I figure cops must respect him because he looks like he can kick ass. You know, he doesn't look like one of the old police commissioners.
But sometimes, yeah, they get guys who weren't even ever in the police force to be the commissioner, but he was a real police officer.
This guy was totally cool, and then he was talking about what it's like when you see a beheading, and I guess everyone started laughing at me because I said, well, the only thing I ever saw was when I was a kid, I was on a farm, I saw them behead a chicken. And I said, do the people, like, hop around and crap after you cut their heads off? He started laughing. He goes, no, they don't do that. But over there they chop guys' heads off.
But did they sedate them to keep them from playing? Well, how do they not?
I don't know. It was, you know, it was hard because we're all eating dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
For what crime? Just... does it have to be...
yeah, well, it's, you know, I think it's like you look at another guy's wife without her veil on, and you just chop your head off.
I was going to say, yeah, because if you lose your hand for stealing, why would you lose your head?
It was unbelievable talking to this guy. So he was just like a cool guy. He wasn't like a douchebag. And there were a bunch of writers there, you know, people who had written books on various topics. Some people had written some movies and stuff. And there was one guy there I had a problem with. I don't want to go into it. I knew the guy from beforehand. I have no respect for the guy. I think he's a total douchebag. But
we had a problem.
Fortunately, he was sitting far away from me, so I didn't deal with him.
Oh.
I don't like the guy. I have no respect for him. And he sickens me. So it was weird.
What a nice evening.
Yeah. So it kind of distracted me from all the nice people there. Because this one guy makes me want to throw up and just die.
So, I mean, when you...
And he knew well, what happened is when I walk in, I see this one guy. Everybody there was really cool and was fine. I was civilized about it, but he comes over, and I didn't even see who it was at first, and he just stuck out his hand. I'm shaking his hand. I see who it is, and I pull my hand away, and I just walked away.
Oh.
And then
Is he a famous guy?
No. He's just some guy I don't like. He's not a famous guy. He wants to be, but he's not. And... I just personally don't like him. So, you know, he tried to toast me and stuff, and I just...
Even while the dinner's going on,
and I
just to get involved.
Yeah, I just wouldn't even make eye contact with him.
Wow.
Because I would have got nothing left. That's how much he sickens me. So,
that's why I asked, what is a dinner party?
Yeah, that's what it was. It's potluck. See, I should always ask who the guests are going to be. You know. I didn't know Tom Chiasano. He was going to be... No. It wasn't Tom. It wasn't Tom. So, but everyone there was really cool. Elaine Goldsmith Thomas was there.
Why do I know that name?
She's Julia Roberts' manager.
That's why I know that name.
And the great Dan Thomas was there. Her husband. Who I know. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I felt like a human being, you know, being at a dinner party, because nobody ever invites me to that kind of crap. I felt like maybe I was at least accepted by Judith and her friends. It was a nice feeling.
At least most of them.
Yeah.
And you were in the kitchen, like you saw her cooking?
Yeah, well, yeah, like you see people cooking and running around.
They're cooking for the entire restaurant, not just for you.
No, this was like just our little deal going on.
But you said you walked... I thought the kitchen was the restaurant kitchen. It's not?
No, it's a separate... I think it's her kitchen. The woman who owns the... Yeah, it's like her house. I couldn't... But what a cool little idea. Like, there's a place in New York you can go.
And you can see them prepare the food.
Yeah. Very interesting. It was a good meal, too. First, they bring out a little salad. then they serve you like...
But you don't get to choose. They have a prepared.
But they bring enough stuff out that it's something for everyone. Like, they brought out a whole bunch of different, like, clams and mussels and things. They stick them in a plate. They serve you if you want. Then they had a homemade pasta. And they give you a nice little portion. If you want more, she'll scoop out some more for you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and then you get a choice.
I wonder what that costs.
For your entree, you get... I know, because wouldn't that be great if you bring your friends and stuff? Because there's no room in anybody's apartment to entertain anybody. And then you got... that's awesome. It's nice. And then, like, for the entree, you get a choice of 3 things. You could either have, like, a halibut. You could have a sea bass. No, it was swordfish, sea bass, or like a steak thing, a meat thing. Really? So, yeah, and you get one of those. And there's a nice dessert. It was watermelon ices, like Italian ices, real Italian ice. Oh, that's nice. And it was nice. And then at the end of the night, I see Judith says to the woman, all right, give him a tip, give him this percentage and I'm out. And then that's the end of her dinner party. She goes, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Goodbye.
Everyone
out. Get out. And I sat there and I drank a bunch of wine.
So how long does this last?
Got there about 8 o'clock, got out of there around 11:30. Then I went over, so then Ralph's on the phone to me. He tells me there's a model party going on somewhere. Model party.
Him and his model party.
Says, you got to come to this model party. Okay, I'll go to model party. You know what the hell? Let's see what's doing. I like to see a model party as much as the next guy. But it never works out.
Well, you usually are the model.
Exactly. So I walk over to a place called, I meet Ralph and everything at, I don't know, one of these joints. We meet out front, and we're going to go to the model party. It's me, Ralph, and this chick, Elise, who I know, and Jon Favreau, the actor.
Oh, he's still around.
He's still around. He's in town. He's married, by the way. I don't know what he's doing going.
He's always going to party.
Yeah, but he likes to party.
I didn't know he was married.
Yeah, so we get in the car.
It's a model party.
And we go, yeah, right. It's over at a place called The Park, which is supposed to be some big joint.
I've heard of it.
Right.
New party place.
And you go upstairs, and you're traveling through different rooms, and you're trying to get to the hot model party.
Did you see models?
No, like in the regular place, I didn't see any models. There were a lot of guys coming up to me and telling me, hey, Howard, I like the show and stuff, And I go, oh, this is cool. It's nice to hear that. I like to hear that. And then we're walking in, but it's very crowded. And people are like, yeah, what are you doing here? And you're struggling to get to the party because the party's upstairs in a special room.
Immediately when people say, what are you doing here, feel like you shouldn't be there?
Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have been there before I got there. So I'm going up, and then it was always a struggle to get in. But they see me, they let me in, they go, who are you with? And then I feel important, and you get in. Finally get up there, and the deal is that it's, the basketball player Reggie Miller?
Yes. Of course.
Okay.
He's the guy who's hiding the money from his wife.
Well, wait a second. Wait, don't even tell me that yet, because I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
I'm so out of it. I get there. Reggie Miller's girlfriend is having a party, a birthday party.
Okay.
Who's a model who's absolutely maybe the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
He has not learned.
Yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous girl.
White chick?
Some sort, not quite white.
Mixture of
not quite white, but definitely like Asian type. Who knows what? Maybe not Asian. I don't know. She don't look white to me, but she was white.
She's not white.
She's not white. Like all of us.
Yeah, like we're white.
We're white.
Like I'm a white guy.
You clearly look at me, you know I'm white.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about some of these basketball players today. They got a lot of white guys in basketball.
Yeah, I'm white.
But they're not really white.
Yeah, right. Maybe she's Filipino or some, I don't know what she is.
That ain't white.
Yeah, that's not white. I try to tell her she's not.
It ain't black, but it ain't white.
So Reggie comes over and he's like, I'm coming on your show, Howard. I'm going to be in this week. He goes, man, but you can't bring up the litigation, blah, blah, blah. And I go, I don't know what he's talking about.
I've been talking to you about it for weeks.
Oh, you know me. I don't pay attention once I leave. This guy's telling me not to talk about this, not to talk about that. And I go, yeah, Reggie. And meanwhile, he's putting his arm around me. The guy's so powerful. He could probably crush my head with his arm.
Oh, my goodness.
And then he's like poking me in the chest and the stomach while he's talking to me, and it hurts.
Oh.
But I'm trying to act like it doesn't hurt.
Like you're a man.
I don't want to give in to my weakness. But he's poking me in my boobs and my,
You're about to cry.
I'm like, is he feeling my abs? Because I feel my belly fat jiggling when he's sticking his fingers into my belly.
Did this remind you of high school?
Yeah, it was just weird. And I just got nervous around him because he's tough.
Is he taller than you?
Yeah, he's taller than me, and he's in my face.
I didn't think Reggie was taller
Oh, he's taller than me.
Really?
Yeah, he's about an inch and a half taller than me, but he's physically fit.
Oh, yeah.
And strong.
But I sort of remember the time you two stood for a picture together that you were taller than
No, I'm not. So then he brought his girlfriend over for me to meet, and she looks like a model who's so hungry that she didn't even touch. She goes, don't you mention me on the radio.
Oh, she had an accent?
I think so. I don't know.
She had an accent, speech impediment, or she's drunk.
Yeah.
We can't tell.
But Reggie says he's coming in.
Great. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. And you know what the deal is?
And I promised him I won't talk about anything, but we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it, of course. Got to.
Got to.
He's the one I keep telling you was right. The wife says he wrote checks to his friends.
Smart move.
To hide the money.
Hey, and you know what? Oh, that was Reggie? See, I didn't know that was Reggie.
Absolutely. That's what I was telling you, because we know Reggie.
Reggie wouldn't do that.
Oh.
He wouldn't.
Well, see, I've learned so much about divorce from Reggie.
Yeah.
And, the prenuptials.
Right.
Because that's what I was telling you. The new thing is to start a fund when you get married.
Yeah, I know.
And you pay into the fund every year.
Like a divorce fund?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the pot of money she's supposed to get when she leaves.
Yeah, because she will leave. Ralph, you're on the air.
There were some bottles there.
No, I'm not up to that point yet. So, you walk around and there are models and stuff, and Favreau is there, and Ralph is there, and you're walking around, and, Favreau kept saying to me, man, these girls are all circling you. Look at this. And I'm going, they are? They all look like they're hooked up with guys. They're all walking around circling. I didn't see anybody. No one was really talking to me.
Are you sure you're not missing
you
something?
You don't see the whole scene, Howard, because you're in the middle of it. But, when I went to the bathroom, there was nobody around the other side. Everybody sort of gravitated to, where you were.
Really?
Around your hair. Yeah, you don't see it. You're not paying attention.
All these
girls are walking around, but they're not going to, jump out at you and say, hey.
Yeah, but I guess I wasn't on the prowl or anything, because I'm not going to...
hanging out.
I was hanging out with Ralph and Favreau, who... So
John was right. There's, all these girls are kind of circling, sharks.
Oh, really? Gee, I didn't catch it. I just thought everyone didn't like me. Oh, so then this one guy comes up to me. Guys come up, And the guy says to me, I want to introduce you to someone. And he introduces me to this chick who's real good looking, Nikki Hilton. The one we were talking about on the air.
You're kidding. The girl you wanted to meet.
Yeah.
She was there?
Yeah. You know what? You must have been bombed, because I kept saying to you, this is Nikki Hilton, Ralph.
You tried to introduce him?
Meanwhile, she's 17. She's my daughter's age.
Well, her parents, her sister.
Oh, that's what you said. I met one of my daughter's friends.
No. I did meet one of my daughter's friends at the party, but that wasn't... My daughter didn't know Nikki Hilton. Nikki Hilton's there, and her and her sister are always, in FHM magazine, and, they're the most eligible chicks. They're 17, meanwhile. But
one's 20.
Oh, one's 20. I had the 17-year-old.
Yeah, I don't want the old broad.
Yeah. But, so I met her. I was talking to her.
Yeah.
Was she hot?
Yeah, she's hot.
They look
Is she doing the show?
No, they don't do anything, these chicks. They're rich girls who just go to parties. They don't want any aggravation.
Supposed to get them on the show.
They don't want to do anything to piss their parents off. They don't want to do anything.
But they're always in the newspaper.
Yeah, but if you notice, it's not going to do anything dumb.
Oh, come on. They've done plenty of dumb stuff.
Nothing that's going to end up on this air.
If she comes in here, I'll point out the dumb.
But I got to tell you, she's a good-looking girl. No, what happened to me, I'm standing there, and this kid comes up to me and goes, Mr. Stern, this is a little awkward, but I'm one of your daughter's friends. I go, there's nothing awkward about it. What's awkward about it?
I guess she thought she shouldn't be at the same party as you.
Yeah, I just said, there's nothing awkward about it. How you doing? He said, I'll say hi to my daughter for you. But,
it's awkward because she's underage. She shouldn't be in there.
Was she drinking?
No. She wasn't drinking.
But she shouldn't be in there.
No.
At the model party.
Yeah, the model party.
Yes, only models should be there.
Yeah, it's a model party.
That's what you should have gotten thrown out for. Maybe she's modeling.
You, John
Kid was a good-looking kid. Yeah, me, John Favreau, and models.
Models. That's what a model party should be.
And Favreau starts telling me, you should be doing this. You should be circling these models and talking. I go, dude, what are you telling me what to do?
Why are you telling him what to do?
I want you to go home and go to bed.
What's
maybe
his problem?
Maybe these guys who's upset that he's married, he's trying to get you to...
He wants to live vicariously.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, Tom, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, you're such a douche, man. I was at the party, and you suck, Howard.
Why do I suck?
How'd you get there?
I know why.
Why do I suck?
Howard, man, the girls love you, man. What's wrong with you?
I didn't see any girls loving me. Besides, I wasn't really on the prowl. I was hanging out. I got a girlfriend I've been seeing. I wasn't prowling.
The girls love you, man. What's wrong with you, man? Your dad is right. You're a moron.
Well, whatever. You could say girls love me. I didn't see any girls loving me.
Well, apparently you can't see what's going on around you.
I'm not the type. Dude, you got to understand something. I'm not the type going to go up to some broad who's there with a guy. All these girls were hooked up with guys.
Everybody's walking with a guy?
They're not hooked up. They're friends. Everybody's friends. We're all friends here.
Hey, Ralph, I didn't see you leaving with a model. No offense.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm not you. They weren't circling me, stupid.
I didn't see anybody
circling you.
I love you.
All right, so fine. So they love me. Who cares?
All right, bye, Alex.
All right, goodbye.
See, that guy saw it, too.
It was John Leguizamo.
Yeah. What's up, Johnny boy? Well, hold on. Yeah, what?
So are you and your girlfriend, are you guys faithful to each other?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
So then you're doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Right. Except you're married and I'm not.
Yeah, but you...
Might as well be.
Right.
Same thing.
I'm seeing someone.
I'm
seeing some. We both have an agreement. If it gets old, we leave. That's all.
Sure.
Yeah.
But how you gonna make that move?
Now.
How you make that move? You make the move. You go home and you say it's not working.
Yeah, but you
never broke up with a girl. A girl never broke up with you. So what happens?
You're minimizing this whole thing, though. You're at a point now where it's not so easy to just say goodbye.
Fine. I'm not afraid of that. I'm having a good time.
Did you two sit down and have this discussion about being exclusive?
No. No, it just sort of happened. We didn't have a discussion about it. Mike, you're on the air.
Yo, Howard, you're such a freaking bonehead. You know that? The only reason why I say that is because you are Howard Stern. You don't know how much weight you carry. You could have all the models come to you, bro.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Why don't you throw a model party? I'll come.
I'll absolutely throw one. Listen, I got one more comment. You know that guy that called up before about the no spine or whatever?
Yeah.
He's the perfect guest. You could have go to the prom with him.
Who's that?
Allison Stern.
Yeah, nuts. Melvin, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, man, thank God you got divorced, man. Your life is so much more interesting since Allison left you.
There you go. I did it for the show.
You should thank her. Hey, listen, after nothing, I was tired of every morning hearing you know, how you spend your whole weekend in your basement watching movies and masturbating.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it got old.
Listen to me. Don't be a douche, man. You know, all these new girls, drop that new girl you got. Listen to these guys. Bang all these girls. Just don't make the mistake of giving them that stupid tour of your house you always do.
All right.
You know that backfires all the time.
Okay, I got you. All right, let me go out and do that.
You gotta go to hotels. Don't let them in the house.
Yeah, don't give them that secret code you always do. You know how that worked with that black chick?
Right.
That didn't work out at all.
What?
I don't know what he's talking about.
He's talking about Lila.
Oh, Lila, yeah. Okay, I got you. I hear you. Yeah, that backfired.
Yeah, don't do that.
Question for Ralph. I heard a rumor about Ralph. I have to know if this is true. Ralph, do you have posters, not pictures, but posters of Pamela Anderson in your apartment?
Wait, posters implies more than one.
Well, even one. You have one giant poster of Pamela Anderson?
Yeah, I have a PETA. Yeah, the PETA poster.
It's sort of weird for
That's nothing. Tell them about your collage.
Collage?
No.
Yeah, I learned about this.
I have like pictures of hot chicks cut out and pasted up.
I don't think that Ralph wants us on the air, so I won't say. But he has a great business endeavor he's about to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You won't say it on the air. So
well, is it okay to talk about Ralph?
Launch?
No, it's not.
I was wondering if you could talk about it.
I don't know what he's talking about, but it's not okay.
I heard that Ralph's girlfriend was goofing on his apartment. The pictures and the collage.
How'd you hear about that?
And the toys. Somebody told me.
Who told you that?
A guy.
Really?
Yeah.
But wait a minute. She's come east and she's been to Ralph's apartment?
Yeah. Ralph's got a girlfriend.
But I heard she was goofing on it, saying that he's got toys and posters of Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, that's true.
What are all these pictures of these naked women?
He's like a little boy.
Not naked.
She said he's like a little boy.
He's got dolls and action figures.
Yeah, I'd be more upset about the action figures than the pictures.
I'm shocked you let her in there.
Well, you want to know something? You shouldn't have. Now she knows who she's with.
Yeah.
But she still seems to like him, so what the hell. All right, listen, Ralph, thank you for the call.
He's making the first attempt. See, first you get the long distance.
Yeah.
Just to see if you can handle that.
Yeah, I reeled her in with my charm.
All right, listen, I must take a break.
Something more solid.
I got to take a break because I want to do the news and get out of here. So, Ralph, goodbye, and we'll be back right after these words. I was just talking to Artie Lang in the commercials about how on the first Tyson Holyfield fight, he put down $15,000 on Tyson. And the bet was such an odds-on favorite for Mike Tyson in the first fight that he could only win $5,000.
Betting 15.
Betting 15. He lost the 15.
Put up 15 to win 5. Yeah.
Nice. Do you freak after a day like that? I mean, $15,000 is a lot of money.
And he said he only had $16,000 in the bank.
Yeah, that was a bad day.
Have you ever been in Gamblers Anonymous?
No, I should do that.
You'll get
Well, not while you're gambling.
No, gambling is instant excitement, you know. If you're bored on a Tuesday night in February or something, you make a big bet on 2 teams you never heard of.
Hey, you in tomorrow on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, because I got a ton of stuff to ask you about. Like show business stuff. Like, I'm going to save it for tomorrow.
Anything you need.
Yeah.
By the way, what happened to Dave Chappelle?
Dave just showed up.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah. Dave, come on in. The show's over, Dave.
Could somebody explain that?
While we're waiting for Dave, you got to hear this one. This is from USA Today. This is funny as hell. This is the best story of the morning. Okay. A 3-day rock concert in the Phoenix suburb of Clean Creek featuring REO Speedwagon, Steppenwolf, Kansas, and others was canceled when fewer than 400 tickets were sold. Is this a shock to anybody?
Whose idea was
Who closes that show?
Yeah, how could that, gee, no one wanted tickets to an REO Speedwagon, Steppenwolf, Kansas
3
reunion?
days of REO Speedwagon.
You got to friggin' be kidding me. I mean, who put that lineup together? It turns out, I guess, are we on still in
Phoenix? I think so.
I guess it's one of our competing stations, I hope. Maybe it's our station. Are we on KSLX? Rockfest?
I don't know.
Are we on a classic rock station in Phoenix?
No, we're on KDEJ in Phoenix.
Thank goodness.
Thank God.
We don't come up with these bad ideas.
Thank God for KDEJ.
No, sorry, it's KEDJ.
The Edge. Got to be The Edge. EDJ.
EDJ, 106.3.
The Edge, right? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What are we, a talk station?
Hold on.
He's got to do some more research.
I got it right here. Take 2 seconds.
Now they got me on talk stations all over the place. FM talk stations.
The Edge, modern rock.
Oh, good.
Format.
Oh, cool. Great.
Modern rock. Okay.
Good. I love that. Love modern rock.
None of this Kansas and Steppenwolf.
Yeah. I mean, 400 people. But it's in USA Today. They're like, oh, my God, nobody showed up.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, the general manager goes, nobody was calling. We couldn't believe it. Said Sheila Barr, whose husband Larry was promoting next weekend's Rock Fest. We couldn't believe it.
What were they thinking?
I'm trying to think what REO song I want to hear.
Dust in the Wind is great live.
I want to keep on loving you.
Carry on my wayward son.
Carry on my wayward son.
I don't remember Steppenwolf. What did they do?
I wonder how those guys feel.
I don't remember REO Speedwagon. Yeah.
Well, I'll give you an REO song. You ready?
Hit me.
Keep on loving you, baby. It's the only thing I want to do is keep on loving you.
You had to be there, I guess.
Yeah, I've had REO. I've had REO Speedwagon. I've had Kevin Cronin from REO Speedwagon on, but
they were big when I was in high school.
Right.
I've heard of them.
Dave, you haven't heard of them?
I have heard of them, but, black people, that's happening in a whole other thing, man.
That's another world.
That's great about the black race is that REO Speedwagon never becomes a big deal.
Yeah, you got to be proud to be black when REO Speedwagon is a part of your life. That's good.
So no blacks were called.
I should have been black. No, actually, I went to an all-black school, so, I remember bringing in, Beatles records. The teachers at the school, my school was so bad. And, in fact, they just closed my school down or something. The state had to step in.
No, they didn't close it, did they?
They're thinking about it.
Where do people go to school?
They're thinking of, treating it like a prison now and having the state run it.
What do
you
mean?
It's just a bad place to grow up. So when I grew up there, the teachers couldn't teach us anything because everybody was very unruly. And now the school, they don't know what to do. They're thinking of just finding the 40 biggest offenders and throwing them out of school and putting them in jail or something. So
they're in their 40s now.
It's just a real bad school. It's a very, underprivileged area.
You need Joe Clark in there.
Joe Clark would get his ass beat.
They'd run Joe Clark out of town.
The kids were stabbing people in the parking lot. The math teacher got stabbed in the back. So here's the deal.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a bad school.
That's a bad school.
That's bad.
So the teacher, I remember one of my classes, the teacher said, look, I can't get anybody to listen. How about once a week, everyone can bring in their own records and you play for the class.
Now, what class was this?
I think it was my English class.
So it wasn't like a music appreciation class?
No.
It was a regular...
It was a regular
guy that
class.
didn't want to get stabbed.
Right.
Everybody brings some
So they had a little phonograph up there. Schools have crappy equipment.
Right, and you're putting your long-playing records on the stupid thing with the little roll top.
So I just had my white people summer because my parents were sending me to a white people's camp to remind me that I was white. So for 6 weeks, I just come back from 6 weeks of living with white people, and the Beatles had just released Sgt. Pepper. So I bring in Sgt. Pepper. all the black kids are bringing in Temptations, Motown, James Brown, everything. And I was saying, gee, well, maybe I could turn everyone on to something new, because I learned something new. I brought this record, I started playing. People were throwing junk at me. Like, you know, like...
Sergeant Pepper.
Sergeant Pepper, get
on Sergeant Tabasco sauce.
Sergeant Pepper. Everyone was pissed. And they threw me out. That was it. It was not fun. So imagine I bring in REO Speedwagon.
Forget about it.
REO Speedwagon.
That's not going to work.
And Steppenwolf.
That's going to get you stabbed.
I'd go see Steppenwolf, though. I dig those guys.
What else do they sing besides Born to Be Wild?
That's it.
Oh, all right.
They got to do that for 3 days.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a big one right
What other songs do they sing, Fred?
Magic Carpet Ride.
Oh, Magic Carpet Ride.
No, you got to stay tuned for that.
Oh, I love that song. That song rocks. I can
like to dream.
Magic Carpet Ride.
The Pusher was the other big one.
Hey, how about, I was watching that Paul McCartney special, you know?
Oh, it was on? I wanted to see that.
I have it on tape. I'll give it to you. But that's another show that makes me cry, man, because him and Linda had the best friggin' relationship you'd ever see.
And you don't aspire to that for yourself?
No. I know I can't do it, because I should have had that.
How did he meet her anyway? Like, how did
you know he met her? He met her at like a... People thought like she was photographing him and stuff. Supposedly they met at a dinner party or something. He's saying, I think she was like a groupie, you know, but he felt
I think he's changing history.
Yeah, he is.
Because she did photograph him before they started up.
And not only that, he's giving the interview to his daughter. He doesn't want to say your mom was a filthy groupie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's not going to go there.
Yeah.
But she had enough cash to run around in his circles, though.
She was a rich woman.
She came from Eastman Kodak.
That's right. No, that's
it was
wrong.
another Eastman family.
Oh,
her father was a lawyer, actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
that's a wild rumor that she was Eastman Kodak.
But I don't know.
If you're Paul McCartney, who's not a groupie?
Exactly.
You know,
that's right. The whole
so
world
big, it's like, yeah.
Well, anyway, this thing, they were playing a bunch of the songs that he did with Wings and that he did as a solo artist, and he had a lot of cool songs, man. He had a lot of good songs, even without the Beatles.
Yeah, but they were all wimpy.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe I'm amazed at the way I love you all the time. You know that song?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I've never heard it before.
That one didn't hit the black community.
But I remember Say, Say, Say with Michael Jackson.
That's a big...
Really?
That was gay. That was gay.
Ebony and Ivory, you know that.
Ebony and Ivory go together with perfect harmony.
And while you're singing, I'm going to buy up your entire catalog.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what? You know what song was cool, too, that I like McCartney? I want to get high, high, high till the music stops. I like that song.
I never heard of it. I like it now.
And I like, I don't know. I got to do a Paul McCartney.
Yeah, because all I can think of is Jet.
No, forget that. Suffragette. Jet.
Didn't you guys used to have that tape of Linda McCartney singing background?
We can't play it anymore.
Even after she's dead,
yeah,
we can't play
I started playing it after she died. Paul McCartney sent out like an injunction. You can't play it.
Paul McCartney, that's constitutional? He just won't let you play it?
I think he can play it, but, you know, radio stations get so scared of lawyers that...
Piss off Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear this, Dave? Paul McCartney's wife was like in the band, you know, and she couldn't sing.
That's the funniest.
She couldn't sing or play, and they put her in front of a keyboard, and she'd hit one note.
But anyway, yeah, so somebody ISO'd her voice thing at concert. And she's like, na, 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 da, 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 da.
I wish we could play it for you.
Na, 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 na. Hey, Jude.
She is way off key.
Judy, Judy, Judy.
Love will make you do anything.
Right. Yeah. Put your wife in a band. Yeah, Larry. Larry.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
How you doing?
What's up?
This Howard?
Yeah.
How you doing, Howard? I'm a teacher at Roosevelt. I was talking about it on the radio.
My condolences.
Good job.
Actually, it's the best job I ever had.
What?
It's actually the best job I ever had. I've been a teacher for 6 years.
Do you sell drugs?
Are you
No,
you work with little kids?
In New York City for 5
years. Are you in the high school or the
I'm in high school. I talk about you all the time because I listen to you. I've been listening to you since 1979.
Bro, you know that's a dangerous...
What do you teach?
I'm an art teacher. I'm the most popular teacher in school.
Yeah, because all you do is have the kids draw pictures.
And those are the kids that could probably draw. You know, they give him the special kids.
But now
I get kids to do, I get even the worst kids to do it.
Yeah, but, bro, how hard is it? You go be a math teacher in Roosevelt.
I know the math teachers, and they're a little frustrated, but the school isn't as bad as you say.
They're getting stabbed. I hope they are.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad place.
But, yeah, we have had teachers leave for various things. One guy got spit in the face, and he left right away.
That ain't
stuff like
bad.
that.
How long have you been there?
Those kids have
It's my
spirit.
first year, but I love it there. Last place I was in was in Harlem. And before that was Far Rockaway and East New York. And
I got a question for you. How come you can't get a job in any white schools?
I like teaching black kids.
You
It's
do?
fun. I grew up in
This guy's like Margaret Mead. I like teaching black people.
Studying other cultures.
He's like he's going off to Africa or
They're a
something.
lot of fun, though.
But you're telling me in Harlem and wherever else you were, you couldn't even get the kids to draw.
I left these places because they kept canceling the art program.
Right.
They can't read. What do they need art for?
Yeah, right. You know what? Get everybody reading. Forget the art.
You should get them to draw letters.
Yeah. Hey, how about drawing the letter A?
And I mean, that's
A is for apple.
Right. All right, bro.
It's really the best job I ever had.
Well, good for you.
Hey, give all them kids a shout out for me.
Hey, tell them to go see Dave Chappelle. Where you playing? At the Toyota
At
Comedy
Carnegie
Club?
Hall, tell them come in full thug attire. I want to have some
All right.
brown faces at Carnegie.
Right. You don't want to.
Dave.
Huh?
Dave, I loved doing Half Baked, man. It was the best movie. I
See,
still
the
watch it all
art
the time.
teacher smokes weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Best movie.
All right, take care, Larry.
Thanks.
Art teacher in Roosevelt, man. That's amazing. Yeah, John, what's up? Johnny Boy.
Yo.
What's
Howard.
up? Yeah.
What's the deal with Kid Rock and Pamela Lee?
You don't know how that's pissing me off.
Really?
Wait, Kid Rock's dating Pamela Lee?
He's banging her all. There's reports of him dragging her into bathrooms and
In
banging
casinos.
her in casinos and banging her.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
See, that ain't right. That's just so.
That's terrible.
Wow.
See, I want that.
No, you don't.
No, I want that. Don't tell me what I want.
You could have that, but you settle down.
I'm sick of everybody telling me that I don't want Pamela Anderson in the bathroom. I know what I want.
You could have it.
I'm just not the kind of guy who knows how to make it happen, okay?
All right.
That's all. I want it.
Rock stars, buddy.
Rock
Yeah,
star.
that's it.
Rock star attitude.
They get it. Yeah, only a rock star can drag a woman in the bathroom and it's legal.
You know what? I was.
Yeah.
Let my black ass drag somebody in the bathroom.
You're getting arrested.
Yeah, why don't you drag a white woman into
Come here, Goldilocks.
But did you see the cover of the Post this past weekend? Mick Jagger's one-night stand, who wound up with a baby, is on the cover of the newspaper carrying Mick Jagger's baby around.
Yeah.
And they just have pictures of her, you know, and they watch her wherever she goes, and they say, well, the kid looks like Mick. Is he a chip off the old block? Said it's good to bang a rock star.
What does she look
Isn't it
like?
great? Isn't it? She's cute. Isn't
She's
it
a
great?
model.
Yeah, she's a model. Isn't it great? You go to journalism school for I don't know how many years, and then you get your first job at a New York City paper, and the front page is them following around Mick Jagger's
One-night stand.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
But that's your job. You got to go sit and talk to her.
I know that baby's going to freak out when he get to be my age. Looking in them back papers, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
One night stand. You should have aborted me.
Oh, mama.
That's all we could do.
No wonder I'm screwed up. Too much.
Oh, my goodness.
How come you're here so late? What happened?
Oh, man, I had to catch a cab.
When a brother has to catch a cab, you got an excuse.
You got a good excuse.
How long did it take you?
I was a good 30 minutes on the cab this morning.
Damn.
What for? Like, just to hail one?
Just to hail it.
And they all
Where are you
passed
staying?
I was in Soho. I'm staying in Soho. I got to go through an interrogation.
What'd they say?
First they ask you where you're going, then they ask you if you have money.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, man, white people don't believe that. Like,
I
they think
believe
it's
it.
something.
Hey, I used to drive a cab.
You used to
I
ask
know-
those
because-
questions.
Marty, you never picked up black guys, right?
No.
Of course not.
But remember, remember in D.C.,
Yeah.
like how the cabs in D.C. don't have meters, they have zones.
Right.
Remember this so that
Yes.
they can pick up other people on the way.
Right.
That's how I know how cab drivers feel, because they'd stop for people and he'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the backseat with this dude.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it would be fine, my friend.
Right. Now you're my friend.
Yeah.
So it took you 30 minutes, and the guy interrogates you and says, hey, show me your money and stuff.
Yeah, well, no, it didn't get to the show me your money. But, you know, the thing is, all right, after 20 minutes into it, you be so mad that you look aggressive. And so
Right.
you look even scarier.
Right.
Come on, open the cab door, man. You know.
It's not helping your cause.
Right, so he ain't going to let you in. Now, he definitely ain't going to let you in.
I got to take a break. Top story, Robin?
Top story, of course, is Robert Blake's wife. They are going to release the autopsy results. today. For those of you who don't know, Robert Blake, the actor who starred in Beretta, his wife was killed. She was shot in the head this weekend.
Oh.
He was out to dinner with her. They left the restaurant.
Oh.
He stopped a block away when he realized he had left something at the restaurant. He went back to the restaurant to get his gun.
Yeah, he left his gun.
When he came back,
I don't know.
she had a hole in her head, and there was blood all over the place, and she was gurgling and murmuring. He had to run for help, and she died, and there's a big investigation going on, and he has hired a private detective.
And he married her a couple of months ago, and her background is that she used to date, like, rich guys and, milk them out of money?
Not even date them. She used to, like, have some kind of personal ad thing where she'd correspond with rich guys and try to bilk them out of their money. So she had some problems in her background. And she even had a kid with Robert Blake. That's the reason he married her, apparently. But when she had the baby, she gave the baby Christian Brando's name.
Yeah.
Smiling son, because she was also sleeping with him, and she thought he was the father.
I think this case is going to go on for a while. Yeah, what's up?
I don't want to talk bad about the dead, but she was some prize, let me tell you. The prenup said that she had with Robert Blake was that she couldn't commit any criminal activity.
While married to him.
Wow. Horrible prenup that is.
And if she didn't...
Yeah.
Well, there it is. I got to take a break.
We're going to see the autopsy results today.
Good.
Oh, Robert Blake.
We're going to have him on the show tomorrow. We're going to be back right after these. Yeah, if you want to see a funny guy, you go see Dave Chappelle at the at Carnegie Hall.
I know that sounds strange.
That's right.
Robin asked Dave during a commercial, "Are you nervous?" He goes, "No, I'm not nervous. I don't care."
Well, can I say what he said?
What did he say?
One dick joke and all those acoustics.
212-247-7800 for tickets. You're going to have a great night June 6th. It's always fun.
That's right. I might even dress. Look, I never dress up for nothing.
Oh, put on a tux. That'll be good.
What are you going to wear?
Nah, that's too.
Where would you wear?
Man. Yeah, I usually just be wearing my regular street clothes. Because when I dress up in suits, you don't feel right.
Dress up in a suit, maybe you get a cab.
It's like when you go... Nah, that don't work. They think it's a trap.
It's so true.
That doesn't even work?
Hey, do yourself a favor. Don't dress like Eddie Murphy, though. Because when Eddie Murphy did his big hauls, he'd have a special blue leather outfit that he would wear, or his special red leather outfit.
You don't do the leather pants thing, huh?
Nah, that could fly in the 80s. You know, in the 80s it's cool.
You know what? It didn't fly in the 80s. I'm telling you, when Eddie Murphy sees that now, he's got to feel like a douchebag.
I think it took him out of stand-up.
One of the greatest comedians ever, and he's just like a douchebag.
That's true. He is.
That's a funny dude.
Eddie's the funniest, and the fact of the matter is, though, he didn't realize he looked like a douchebag. He's so observant, so together, so right on with his observational humor.
But then again, it's like he's so famous, man.
So what?
He couldn't see the leather pants thing coming, though.
You know what he got caught up in? The Elvis thing.
Yeah, trying to look
he
good.
He admits that.
He loves Elvis,
Yeah, he got into Elvis, yeah.
Well, look at his movies and stuff. He thinks, he's going to be like a leading man, handsome. Yeah, be funny. Forget that leading man.
Yeah, I think he's even trying the Cary Grant thing in the movies, and that's not working.
With the mustache.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I gotta get my ass in the movie. I'm getting sick of this.
I know.
I'm getting sick, man.
Me and Dave have something in common in movie stuff. We both played Norm Macdonald's best friend in movies.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I'm everybody's best friend, man. When am I gonna get a best friend?
Get to be the guy.
Yeah, man.
I thought you were
ass movies.
I thought you were doing a movie.
Oh, I am.
What are you doing?
I'm playing somebody's best friend.
And what? What is that?
That's good. I'm working with Eddie Griffin.
Right,
undercover brother, who's actually funny.
He's a funny guy.
He is real funny.
Yeah.
The other day, as a matter of fact, when I called, I was going to say we should prank call Denise Richards. She's in the movie.
Oh, yeah, she's hot.
See if she'll go out.
She actually is pretty hot, man.
Is she still hot, or is she starting to hit the wall?
No, she's hot.
Is she?
Yeah, but she has the ass that white men dream about.
What do you mean?
Huh?
She got a flat ass?
Not flat.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just not quite as bubbly as the brothers like.
Right.
We like big asses, man. Yeah. I personally like a bigger ass.
How's your wife's ass?
Her ass is superb. That's the thing, though. She's crazy. She grew up around a lot of white people, so she thinks. She thinks that she has a big ass. Like, oh, it's too big.
No, it's nice.
But I know it's working out for me. I'm happy with it.
Right. Hey, Robin, what else is in the news?
Timothy McVeigh. His big day is May 16th. That's the day they're going to give him the dose and send him away so that he can stop writing to reporters and taxing people and putting out books.
Right.
He's the guy who...
By the way, I have to correct you. He didn't, remember you were putting on that book Judith put out that Timothy McVeigh didn't write that book. That's
no, it was written by two guys who talked to him.
Yeah. So when we were talking about the proceeds of the book and stuff, it's going to the authors,
he doesn't get any of it.
He doesn't get any money.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Right.
But he's writing to people. He won't write to us. I would like a letter.
He did write back to us saying that he declines our request to interview him.
Really?
But we could get a photo, I think.
A photo? Autograph?
Yeah, I think so, something like that.
I guess they put out the Tony nominations.
Oh, good.
That impacts everyone in this room.
Yeah.
The producers has been that's the hottest ticket on Broadway.
That's eligible?
Mel Brooks.
Yes, of course.
I might have to go see that.
I love Mel Brooks.
Producers has been nominated for a Tony for Best Musical, and Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane will compete against each other for Best Actor.
Wow.
Could it be that good? I mean, is it that good?
Well, what are they up against? Like, what's even on Broadway?
You know what? Why are we bothering this story? 3 homos in Soho are excited about this.
We have to talk to all of our
Let's talk about the producers.
The nominees for Best Play are Proof, King Hedley II, The Invention of Love, and The Tale of the Allergist's Wife. The nominees for Best Musical are A Class Act, The Full Monty, and Jane Eyre.
I think Full Monty should win, not the producers. How many guys do you know are into this? Nobody.
Still exciting.
Oh, yes.
It is exciting.
I don't care. I'm going to go see Dave Chappelle at the Toyota Comedy Club.
That's right.
The Scarlet Pimpernel was robbed.
The fugitive train robber Ronnie Biggs is one of the 20th century's most colorful criminals, and today he's back in custody in Britain for the 1963 Great Train Robbery. He served just 2 of his 30-year sentence before escaping from prison. He's lived in Brazil since 1970. He spent most of his share of the roughly $7 million loot on his escape and plastic surgery, but he did find some interesting ways to pay the bills. For $60, he let visitors into his home for a barbecue, and he also sold T-shirts that read, "I went to Rio and met Ronnie Biggs, honest." Wow. He also recorded music with a punk rock group, the Sex Pistols, and promoted an alarm system with the slogan, "Call the Thief."
I have to pee.
Biggs, who's now 71, has been incapacitated by a series of strokes, and I guess he wanted to die on his own country's soil, so he went back to Britain, even though he knew he'd be arrested again. So he's back in jail.
$7 million on plastic surgery. Man.
Well, no, he didn't get all of it. He had partners, so his portion went to plastic surgery and his escape.
Wasn't that great of a train robber? That was a pretty good train robber.
But it was like 30 years ago. That was big money back then.
Anything left in the news, Robin?
That's right. The biggest movie at the box office this weekend was The Mummy Returns.
Norm Macdonald in there?
No. The Mummy Returns to take a lot of your money.
All right.
$70.1 million this weekend, breaking a record for a non-holiday opening of a summer film.
Yeah, somewhere.
70?
7-0.
7-0.
Damn.
That's right.
The first Mummy sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, they proved that they could accomplish the impossible. They made it just as stupid, the sequel, and insulting to a 5-year-old's intelligence. And in fact, that the first one looks like an Academy Award winner. And Brendan Fraser, why he's a movie star, it pisses everyone off.
Maybe I can get a job being his best friend.
Yeah,
you're not kidding. His movies always suck. They always bomb, except for this. Dudley Do-Right, Bedazzled, you name it.
I'm with you.
It's always Brendan Fraser, Elizabeth Hurley.
You know what? But he's the guy they say, well, who can we get?
To play opposite of Mummy, because really the Mummy's the star of the movie.
Tom Cruise must be busy. Brad Pitt is busy. Oh, well, let's get that guy. You know, the guy, Dudley Do-Right.
He made some gay movie that was good, but nobody paid 10 cents to see. And then there was one with a puppet monkey that no one saw a couple of months ago.
Horrible.
It was like a puppet monkey.
Yeah.
It was like hey, this is supposed to be a real monkey. It was a puppet monkey.
$40
on
Brendan.
Monkey Bone.
Yeah, it was really
They actually asked me to be in that movie.
Who did?
Someone making Monkey Bone.
The guy makes seriously horrible, horrible movies. He is the new Matthew Modine.
Oh, stop
I'm just kidding. I like Matthew.
Modine.
Okay.
Good.
All I can say is
He's never been good.
nothing can save us. Nothing can save him.
Oh, man.
But he is the #1 guy.
$70 million.
Yeah.
Hey, I cannot believe that.
It's an insane amount of money.
So there'll be more Brendan Fraser.
Ass mummy.
Yeah. So it's well on its way. You know that Driven, Sylvester Stallone's supposed to be a big star. In one day, The Mummy made more than that movie's made in 2 weeks.
Let's not forget Flashback and Airheads. Dudley Do-Right.
We are trying to forget those. George of the Jungle. So anyway, The Rock.
The Rock is a big star now.
Too. And do you know they're going to make a sequel based on The Rock's character? So he's going to have a whole movie built around him.
Man.
Really? Called The Scorpion King.
Poor Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, here's The Rock on his computer-generated fight scene with Brendan Fraser.
All right. Tom Chisano, you got something to say?
I saw the movie. He's actually good in it.
Who is?
The Rock?
Brendan Fraser.
Oh, come on, Tom. Come on. Don't ruin my life.
School ties. He was
Tom, you wouldn't know if somebody's a good actor.
I would so.
And you would.
I go to more movies than anybody. Almost anybody.
There's nothing good about it, Tom.
You know what? It was a fun movie.
All right, thank you.
It was a fun movie.
I'm telling you, if I can come back as 2 things, it'd be dumb and good looking, man.
There you go.
That is the best
kidding.
2
That's
things
the
to
ticket.
do. You just rule the world.
Right now. You're talking about Tom or Brendan Fraser?
Both, actually.
Thank you. Hey.
I'm just kidding, Tom. I value you.
Last week I told you that George Harrison announced that he is also surviving cancer.
Yeah, he looks bad.
He had a growth.
He actually looks like a beetle now.
Removed from one of his lungs, and the successful surgery apparently has cured him. His lawyers announced that last week. Anyway.
I want to thank, of course, the great Artie Lang.
Artie.
He's on Norm Friday nights, we think. Might have been canceled. We're not sure if he's on or not. But,
we'll know in a week.
We'll know soon. Let's hope that continues.
And tell Norm I said hey, man.
I will.
I guess he was probably listening, so hey, Norm.
Dave, next time try and hail a cab a little earlier.
Yeah, my bad, Howard.
See him at
Or
the
stay closer so you can walk.
Dave Chappelle at the Toyota Comedy Special on June 6th. Tickets 212-247-7800 or go to toyotacomedyspecial.com. It's going to be a great show. This guy is funny.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yes.
Thanks to Colby from Survivor.
Colby.
Yo. What's up, Colby?
He blew it, man. He blew it.
If you're a pretty girl and you want to go to a prom with a guy with spina bifida, contact... I'll forget it. I'll work on that.
Yeah, you better take care of that yourself.
Tomorrow, Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes, the luckiest man in America. Married to Kate Hudson. That's a good deal.
Can't wait to talk to him.
Win Fred's Money with John Popper. And later this week, Jackie Stallone and her psychic dogs.
She's bringing in the dog.
That's right.